up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. Now, we talk about all the time on this channel about how men are noticing the behaviors of modern women today. And one of the things that we notice as men about modern women is their need for money, for material things, and we wonder, what does this woman have in store for us when we see it? So tonight, I'm asking the question, are women wrong for wanting men with money? The answer may not be as simple as you think. So I have about 6 video clips tonight that I'm going to go through, that I'm going to discuss with you in real time. And I barely just looked at these clips. So this is going to be a real time analysis, just talking about it. But I am more interested in hearing what you got, as the gents got to say about this. I am more interested in hearing about what you think about this topic, correct? So do me a favor, hit that like button. And without further ado, let's get started. Let's see who we got in the comments tonight. We're going to go through the shout outs real quick. So Carl had jumped in earlier. Carl said, I thought you was done with lives for the year, bro. See you in a few. Well, Carl, here's the thing. Something that I was trying to allude to when I was talking to you guys is I was getting a new apartment, right? So I know I had been traveling, living out of suit All right. Why when I talked about that topic that this all got shut down? So I'm waiting for this internet to reboot. But as I was stating, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me down in the chat. Everything going here well with this. Excuse me right quick. I'm taking y'all along with me, see where the internet is at. Because that is weird. And usually when I lived here before, like I'm back in Vegas again, you guys. So I'm in a new spot. And when I had issues before, it was like, yeah, thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. I see you guys. The internet here was pretty good for the most part. Now, sometimes it would drop, but this was a real weird occurrence. So hopefully when it boots up, I'll switch back over to my setup. All right. So of course, when I started talking about this stuff, that it did that. So anyway, you guys, I'm back in Vegas again. I decided, and I told you guys this on the last live stream, I decided to move back to Vegas because I wanted to work on some things. If you guys have been seeing the links in my video, I have a really great business opportunity for you guys. Like as far as you guys getting side hustles and stuff, I know a lot of you all do, travel. You guys do a whole bunch of stuff. And so it's absolutely free for you guys to be a part of this. And you're like, how can it be free and make money at the same time? Well, that's why you got to hit me up, okay? So if we want to go ahead and make some money in 2023, then, there's an opportunity for you guys, okay? Still waiting for this thing to reset itself. I do not know what's going on. I do not know what's going on with that. But anyway, I have a bunch of good videos today. Let me go through the comments real quick and respond to this while this thing is figuring out what it's doing. Yep. You guys told me it went out. Bruce had to hit me up. All right. Sandvan, thank you for being here. Appreciate seeing you guys. I look forward, once I get a little bit more stable. I saw a couple of videos that you guys have. Make sure you go check out the Sandvan, you all. You have a couple of videos that I need to catch up on, but I'm very interested in that. And then thank you for being here, Toontown. Thank you. Welcome back. Yep. Beach Bump TV. What up, my dude? What's going on? Bruce says we live, baby. Did Bruce, you said I got dial up. What the heck? I'm on that dial up, baby. All right. And then Beach Bump TV says I'm all about making money. All right, brother. Just give me a little bit. Hit me up on my Instagram. And then if you guys are interested, like I said, it's absolutely free. I've already wrote out the 7 steps necessary, or 6 steps, whatever necessary for you guys to be able to jump on this. I literally thought of some other ways to make this profitable. And let me tell you, there was a, how like you're on Instagram and then they'll have those little Instagram ads. And then the dude was talking about how he's making money. And I literally looked at it, I said, wait a minute, he jumped on that same thing that I saw, except he's already has ad spots on Instagram to make this happen. And he's not even a content creator, you guys. That's how simple it is, right? I saw it and I said, and even in the video I saw, the person was like, not a lot of people on this right now. So again, if you're interested in making some side cheese, it's very simple. It's free. I'll send you the 7-step guide that I created, especially you guys that have content, especially you guys on Instagram, especially you guys on TikTok, right? If you have some type of following, you could get views. I'm about to make you some money if you're willing to just put in a little hustle. It's actually not even a lot of work. But if you put in a little bit more work to you, I think it's going to be profitable. Let me get back here to these comments. I'm still mad at Bruce for this comment right here, showing his dial up. Man, how you gonna talk about a brother like that? And then I already said that one. Sam Van says, all good, Sean, you hustling, and that's more important. 10K ain't far away. Yeah, so you guys, I made a vow that I was gonna hit, I forgot what number. I was gonna hit 3,000 by the anniversary of my 1,000. And then I saw the numbers and I said, why are we limiting ourselves? We're going 6K. So by January 20th, I intend to have 6K subs. I'm putting it out there in the new year. I'm putting it out there. And then 10K, I forgot the numbers on that, but it'll take a few more months. But yeah, but as far as the hustling, that's why I'm back. I see different business ideas to work on. I'm trying to create multiple streams of income that's going to be entertaining for people and that's going to help other people make money. So that's my goal with that. All right. Bruce says, cheers. Yep, we going up, baby. No sound? Uh-oh. All right, I got sound. Bruce says, all right, man, your luck with the internet is hilarious. Yeah, man, I don't know why. Probably because of what I said. I'm probably got shut down. It was me, big bro, not you. My bad. Yeah, my bad, man. What is going on? I'm gonna disconnect again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this one out. This is puzzling. This is real puzzling to me. I might have to go grab my I might have to grab my other tripod so then I could just do the live stream through here. So, which really sucks because I don't know how I'm gonna integrate the videos into this if I do it that way. Worst case, we're gonna make it do what it do. But let's talk about this subject while I have you guys on. All right. Actually, I might need a minute to grab that other tripod, and I have another microphone too. So, anyway, tell me if you guys like the setup, man. So, just put a few trinkets on there, whatever, right? Don't look at the rest of my apartment; it's kind of messy. All right, we got the screens right here. Right, got my setup. So, what up, bro? More than likely, it's not you. Probably an outage due to time, heavy traffic. Yeah, actually, that might be the case. This is a very heavy time right now. Oops, hold up. Saint Cyr, man, good seeing you, man. I know we was on the other live stream the other night. Whole bunch of cap going on. Matter of fact, Saint Cyr and the rest of you gents, it was how I came up with today's topic was because of the both of the live streams that me and Saint Cyr were jumping in between. Shout out to Kings and Dreams, some of the topics they were talking about. But then I was on Better Biatches, and I was listening to their live stream. So they had Ladies Night on there, and I was hearing some of the stuff. Listen, I try to understand what women are thinking because I want them to understand what we're thinking too. So I'm trying to listen. But Saint Cyr, back me up if I'm wrong. I'm hearing this stuff and I'm like, that's cap, man. Like, I was like, I hear what you're saying, but if you really hear what you're saying, it's crazy. See what I'm saying? So then I came up with this topic, right? Bruce said fire. Carl says, I see you. Pro looking setup. Well, it'll look even better once the LED lights come, because then all this will be backlit. I'm going hard in the paint. All right. Hey, Pan African, what's going on? Western toddlers, tell them lies and feed them rock candy. Oh my God, bro. Your 5K subscribers couldn't all fit the bandwidth at the same time. Hey, I bought the best internet that I could. I bought like the top tier internet. All facts, bro. Yeah, you saw what I was talking about, right? So I wanted to kind of go into here, and I have 6 video clips. And you guys know that I like to tell a story with these videos. And I think we're going to have a great conversation if this damn internet pop back up. But I tell you what I'm going to do real quick, gents. I need to Oh, I have my drink of the day. Y'all gonna be very disappointed at me. It's water. Yep, it's water. You know why? Because when I came back to Vegas, I hung out with some of my friends, and I just don't want to drink alcohol anymore. I'm done. Just done. I was like, oh my God, man, I'm tired of drinking with you guys, man. So Vegas will do that to you guys if you've never been to Vegas. It's just one of those spots, man. Oh, Western women don't need his money. They seek his sacrifice, human sacrifice, life earnings. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into that. But again, I'm gonna push back. I'm actually gonna come from a different angle. And I just want these videos. Why can't we just have internet, yo? What is wrong? And then Bruce laughing at me with the drinking thing. Okay, tell you what, you guys, I need about a minute or 2 minutes to grab I need to grab another tripod so I can put this camera up that's sliding. And then I have another mic that can plug into here so the sound is better. Okay, so give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Actually, let's do this. I'm about to. You ever been in the elevator? Ever get that? You're about to get that elevator music. You're about to get the elevator music. Let's see. I think I loaded. Let's see what we got here. Damn, I didn't load new music. Let's put my little chill music since I'm all dressed up tonight. I used to love this one. Hopefully it plays. All right, give me 1 minute. It's how you make like on the fly changes, y'all. Crazy. Go. The only thing is I can't hear you guys. Well, I can't hear the music or whatever, but all right. Let me know, can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat, can y'all hear me? Let me get back to the comments. So I just put in the new microphone. Oh, let me get back to cut that music off. All right, and then we'll get to the comments and see what y'all talking about. All right. Good to go. Okay, if you guys can hear me, then we're doing great. That means the microphone worked. The only bad thing is I have no way of hearing the audio, which is fine. So listen. Let's see where the internet is at. Nope, still don't want to play. All right, but anyway, okay, so listen. Can't stop, won't stop. We're gonna just talk about this topic. I'll still be able to answer your questions. So check it out. We talked about here on this channel, huh? Yeah, no, I'm not. Because my other microphone has a jack for me to have this, but I don't have any way to play audio until I get the internet back up. So, yep, still nothing. Okay. All right. So listen, when I was listening to Better Biatches last night, shout out to her channel, Tamika's channel over there. She was asking, she always asks really great questions, and she was trying to ascertain what did those women want. And the one thing that was a reoccurring theme from that channel, or what the people on that channel were saying, the ladies on that channel were saying, was she was asking them questions like, how much do you expect a man to make? Like, what kind of income are you looking for? Or what are you expecting out of men? And a couple of them, obviously there's a couple in there that, they give reasonable answers. But the one thing that I kept saying in the comments over and over again was that I saw a lot of me. Okay. And I know that some women feel like they'll get in relationships and that they feel like they're sacrificing more than the men. And there's an argument to be made. Okay. There's an argument to be made that women do sacrifice in a relationship, but it's a relationship. Okay. Especially when you're talking about women that expect men to go out every day, slay the dragon. Okay. Go out and work. There's a reason that men die before women. And one of the reasons is that when we're out there working, we will work till death. Okay? We will work to death for a woman that we love, for a woman that we care about, for a woman that we cherish. We will work the rest of our lives to make sure that she is good. And if the man is on his purpose, he's also working to be able to leave something behind, to be able to leave, if he is going to leave his wife first, right, which most cases men do, then he's trying to leave her in a better place, and the kids and the family. Okay? But what's the problem that us men have today with the modern woman? The thing that we have a problem with is that, let's say you are doing everything correctly. You're doing everything that's expected of you. You're even being a loving and caring husband, something that women used to complain about. Men don't have a problem with getting in the kitchen and cooking. Men don't have a problem with contributing to the household like nowadays. I'm not saying all, I'm saying that, but I hear a lot of dudes I mess with are like, yeah, why not? I like cooking. I like doing, whatever. Like, we don't have a problem with that. But the problem that we have is as a man, we are up worrying, is this woman going to get bored? Is this woman just one day going to up and say, you know what? I don't feel the same anymore. I don't have the butterflies in my stomach. I don't get tangly anymore. And so here it is. And here's the thing. I know I've heard women say that I've tried to communicate this to my guy, to my husband, to my man, that I am feeling differently. And you have to understand that when women do that to us men, and we already have the weight of trying to take care of our family on our shoulders, you just dumped even more on us. Could we be better at acknowledging those feelings? Maybe. There's an argument to be made for that. But on the flip side, we're already stressed. And a lot of the women that are out there today who are working the jobs, who are out there slaving away like men, I've done videos on this channel where the women are like, I don't want to work like this anymore. Oh, this is for the birds. Well, how do you think we feel? But as a man, ain't nobody coming to rescue us. Ain't nobody coming financially to take care of us as men. Ain't nobody about to relieve us of all of our burdens and our duties. Nobody's coming. As a man, there are very few scenarios and situations where you won't be working until you expire. We just don't have those type of options like a woman can. A woman can find, well, a woman has a better chance of finding a man that is willing to take care of all the bills for her and willing to go out and pay all the bills than it is for a man to find that in reverse. Do you understand what I'm saying, you guys? Am I off base by bringing that up? I don't think I am. There's nobody coming. So when women drop this into our lap, that they're not feeling the same, it feels like a betrayal. It feels like you don't appreciate us. It feels like you don't respect us. You don't respect the sacrifice that it takes. And the messed up thing is, women understand that nowadays. The modern woman understands what it's like to go out and slay the dragon now. But when it comes to feeling empathy for that man and doing the same thing for her, some of these women have no appreciation, zero. Listen, I've been out there slaying the dragon, right? I was a brand new chief. If you look, that's all my chief stuff back there, right? My shadow box, or not my shadow box, but my charge book box and my chief's creed back there. When I got my first assignment, and I was messing up at first because I was still trying to be loose and free with my, with my then fiance, trying to like hang out with her and enjoy my time. But my job was suffering. And I got pulled to the side and they were like, yo, you messing up at a high rate of speed. There was a higher expectation now. You're middle management. You gotta be better. If not, we're gonna have to reprimand you. I was like, oh, no, I don't like that. It's not the way I work, you guys. It's not the way I work. So I started working a lot harder at work, a lot harder. And I got serious. Now, at this point, I was married for the second time. And I realized at some point I had been working, but I had been an absent husband. I had been absent in my relationship because something's got to give, right? When I was giving attention to my wife fully, like, and in a destructive way, my work and my job was being affected by it. But when I focused in to try to be a better chief, a better provider, right, where I work to do what I'm supposed to do at my job, do my job, then all of a sudden I got well, let's put it this way. Before I was even told anything, I recognized that I wasn't being a present husband because I had put so much time in trying to correct my mistakes at work. And then when I came home one day, I said, okay, I gotta be better. So I tried to be a better husband, loving, caring, all these different things, because I recognized I was messing up, y'all. Only to be told that I don't feel the same. And that felt like I had a knife put into my chest because I never had planned on getting married for a second time. And I had took the time to be present. And it didn't work. So I tell you guys this story, especially for women that are listening. There are women that want dudes that are making six figures. And I was making six figures. But guess what comes with six figures? You were working long hours. You are on call. You, especially if you're doing salary like I was, you are on call. You are expected to work is your, like, especially being in the military. Military is your first love, and your kids and your significant other is that they didn't come in your sea bag. And that's what the military says. And that's the way the military thinks until something happens. And then they say, oh, well, we got to be better for the families. You got to read between it. They're doing PR. They were doing PR to make the families feel better. But what they tell us when we're working is like, your family didn't come in your sea bag. Do you understand? The amount of pressure I had on me, I can't even explain it to you guys. So when you women say that you want a six-figure guy, you got to understand what comes along with that. See, it must be very convenient to be able to go and spend all that dude money or spend his money, but not appreciate the sacrifices that come along with it. He needs you. When he comes home from all of that stress and all of those damn problems, son of a bitch, we're reconnected. When he comes home from all that stress and all of those problems, he needs you. He needs you. Are you going to be there for him the way he needs you to be? Well, you're like, I need him to be present too. Again, I acknowledged that a few minutes ago. But are you going to make that man sacrifice what he's trying to build for the family? See, marriage isn't always about our feelings. It's about the duty to what we're trying to build together. And there's going to be times where we don't like each other. And there's going to be times where we can't stand each other. And there's going to be times where you don't want to talk to me and I don't want to talk to you. There's going to be times that you need time to yourself and I'm going to need time to myself. Somebody outside fighting? Damn, it's been quiet. Y'all, this neighborhood where I live at has been quiet the whole time, and now we got fighting outside. Jesus. Maybe somebody heard what I'm saying and they arguing outside about it. You hear what he's saying in there? Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna answer some comments and then we're gonna see if we can switch this live stream back over so we can start getting these videos going. Let's see where we're at. I know I missed a lot of comments, you guys, but women want more. Yep. More than, yeah, they want more. Hopefully it's income from their own dang job. Listen, we're going to talk about that in one of these videos, Bruce, about income and where we're at today, because most women, these women who talk about money, they have no idea how much it really costs in order to survive now and how much the average guy makes. They don't have any clue. Okay? More of everything. Yeah, and it's not just about that. That's why I did that thumbnail where because women want that luxury lifestyle. They want to spend the money, and not all women. I'm talking about the type of women that we're talking about. But they want to spend the money, but they don't, and they want to claim power couple and all this different thing, but they're not willing to sacrifice and live below the means long enough so that we can live a life of freedom together. If that's what we want as a couple, we can have that. But there's going to take some time and some sacrifice, you guys, right? I didn't just start traveling and living out of suitcases because I'm just going to up and do this. You can't just up and do that. You got to live below your means for a little bit. I could go out and be partying every night here. Well, not every night, but damn near a lot of nights out here. But what's going to happen? I'm not going to be building for the future. I'm not going to have savings. I'm not going to really up. And then it's destructive behavior. I'd be tearing myself down instead of building up. And this is about building up, you guys, right? This is about building. If you read what I wrote when I was 17, I understood that at 17. I didn't know how to make it happen, but I understood the importance of it. And I got distracted along the way through the relationships that I've had. And so when I'm on this channel and I'm telling you men, you have to do the work. And listen, I heard something the other day. For men's channel, for any advice towards men, everything for us is, well, you got to go work hard. You got to work on yourself. You gotta be better. And then the other contrasting argument is that for women, it's like, girl, you're already a 10. Just manifest it. It's out there. You deserve it. You never. Go find it. Go find a clip. Go find me 5 clips, right? With women telling other women about going out there and working hard to build themselves up, to be the best version of themselves. Go find me 5 clips. If you find me those 5 clips, I can tell you that the women that are talking about it are women that understand that just like men, if you're going to be in this world, this economy, that it takes work. You don't just manifest that crap. You think about it, and your actions dictate your success in life. Your actions dictate your success. Not just sitting there, I'm just going to believe. It's not that simple. Life doesn't give a crap. It doesn't. Carl says, oh, God dang it. Is the Wi-Fi up? Okay, let's do this. 1 second, you guys. All right, I'm gonna have to mute this mic, okay? Let me mute this real quick. I'm gonna do a quick switch up. To the stream. I got multi-cameras tonight. All right, I need to know how the sound is. I want to make sure that thing isn't interfering with the sound here. Do you guys hear me? Where are we at? Let me know down in the comments, you guys. Good to go. All right. And I can switch views too. Hold on, let's see if this works. What up? Okay, we good. All right. I got one more thing, you guys. All right, let's get to y'all comments, man. Let us get to these comments. Oh my God, I've missed a lot of comments, Jesus. All right, so Carl says, let's see a 4 wants, a 4 wants a 6'5", 300K a year dude who's a thug and a lawyer with no kids, but good with kids, but only sleeps with her, only does what she says, but don't have no options. Facts, man, facts. Pan-African says legacy begins and ends with her own existence. Men have kids to build legacy. Women have kids to receive support. It feels that way, man. Look, I genuinely believe that there are women that don't go into it with that mindset. And again, it's not all women, right? We're just addressing one snippet of this discussion tonight, right? Because part of what you're talking about is well, okay, I saw another angle, but you're right. Jude says Pan Africans bars. Bars, Yep, no, you're right. Facts. It's just us. That's right. Women don't care, bro. Yeah, some don't, man. Some do not. Same thing happened to me. Yep. And Bruce, you and I talk all the time. If y'all don't know, man, Bruce is one of my moderators. We talk all the time about these issues, right? Jubin says, when your work was getting taken care of, now the wife doesn't feel the same. An old sad story. Facts. Facts. I ain't gonna lie, that I'll be honest with you guys. I was so hurt by that. What I did after that, like, I just didn't care. I had no care. I was betrayed. I just felt betrayed. There's no other way to put it. You guys heard the story. I'm not gonna go back in there. More money, more problems. I don't know. That's my joint, man. Whenever I'm feeling down, I listen to that song. Matter of fact, when my Alexa in the morning, I say, I can't say it because she'll go off, but I'll say good morning, whatever, right? All right, she didn't hear me. So if I say that, she plays 4 songs, and all of them just get me in the mindset, just get me hyped. You know what I mean? Okay. Pan Africa says, above all, patriarch man must have understood child's existence relies, depends by his will, his bag, his choice. Yep. Do not cut out on me. Yep. And then Ben Africa says, not that women don't understand, if only for the moment, women equal change. So that is something that we're going to talk about, that when I show you these clips, right? We're talking about, this is the problem that we have for any ladies that are listening. The problem that we have is that we're not saying that the relationship shouldn't change and shouldn't grow. But when you base it on something that is loose as feelings, y'all think I feel good every day? I'm sure some of you guys don't feel great every day. But here's the difference. You guys know that today's the 21st. So 7 days ago was the 8-year anniversary of my car accident. All right. It is that one moment in time that made me appreciative of life and of living. So what does that do? Well, when you're appreciative of life and living, I realize I may not feel great every day, but I appreciate what I have. I appreciate my life. I appreciate the people that are in my life, whether I say it all the time or not. But I appreciate everything because this opportunity some people do not have anymore. I have a lot of people that aren't here. They're just not here anymore. They don't exist anymore. Are you living like every day, like you appreciate that you still have your time? That you're grateful? So you're not going to feel great every day. Take the time when you don't feel great to just appreciate what you have. Right? Some of us aren't living in bad conditions, but yet we're not even appreciative of the fact that we ain't scrounging out there. You want to talk about being in Vegas? Go walk up the strip. Go walk down these streets and go see all the homeless folk that's walking around here in the cold right now. It's cold in Vegas. It's a desert. And you know, some of these women have good men out there hustling and busting their tail. And they acknowledge that they're good men, but I'm just not happy. And they got people out there in the cold right now. They got lonely ass women right now drinking their wine as we're having this conversation. You got a man and you don't even appreciative of it? Man, y'all tripping, man. Bruce says they fighting about the internet. I don't know what the hell's going on outside right now, bro. Should I visit Las Vegas? If you do, we're gonna have a great time. Give me a little time to drink a little bit more of this water, though. Your boy been going kind of hard in the paint, so let my liver let it just heal a little bit. I need that healing, okay? Let it get a healing first before you show up, bro, and then we can. I'm gonna show you some good spots. QB Passport Flexing. Go check out my boy's channel, man. Thank you. He said the setup is nice, bro. I wish the lights had got here on time, but I'm gonna backlight this right here, right? I created this soft light. I created it myself. It was on a YouTube video. How to create your own soft light for like less than whatever amount of dollars. And so it softens the light. It's more of a natural light. Oh my God, all my equipment. I got my equipment bag. How do you think I was able to switch these mics real quick? So, and thank God, you know what I mean? All right. And then thank you for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate you, man. Everything y'all gives the support. I can't thank y'all enough. Bruce is giving a shout out to QB Passport Flexing in the building. Thank you for donating to the channel, man. Everything y'all do. Listen, QB, I'm going to be hitting you up with a business opportunity here in the near future. All you content creators that I'm friends with, I'm going to run it. I'm going to get with you guys. You can look at it. You can choose to do it or not to. But you'd be stupid not to do something that costs you no money but can make you money doing exactly what you're doing now. Yeah, it's that simple. Not even lying on you. Okay? Pan after, can she submit to his decisions and cooperate to his final choice? His bag and table, her choice. It's not by force. All right? And then, yeah, it's not by force. So listen. Again, gents, let's be real. There's a give and take in all relationships. I told you, you still have to be present. You do have to appreciate her because she's a person. However, you women know that these men are out here grinding. What are you willing to sacrifice for a relationship to build for the future? See, you don't understand. You're going to get old. I had to clip a couple grays out so they didn't show up on camera or hang out like this. Okay? Getting old is inevitable. And I understand you want to have a good time now, but time is against you. Time is against you. There are a lot of people right now that wasted time in their youth when you have the most energy, when you should be using the most time to build up your finances, right? And then they blow it when they're younger, and then they're looking around like, why is their life crap when they're older? That's what us men have to go out and do. That's what we do. We're trying to build for that future. Okay? Bruce says, good to go. Patrick Smith says, yes. Thank you for being here, Patrick. Good to see you, man. Toontown, 100%. Good, bro. All right. Yep, thank you. Hit that like button, man. Let's get more people up in here. Pan-African says, okay, yep. Sounds better. All right, great. Family, I want you all to be free to express yourselves. Do me a solid and let's keep it just underrated R so we can keep the channel going. Oh, thank you, brother. And Bruce up there moderating his ass off right now. That being said, let's keep the party going. Thanks. All right. Every day's a gift. Yep. Toontown says, oh, wow. I'm glad you made it out, brother. God's angels were looking out for you. Again, real quick recap. I took my Ford Eddie Bauer Expedition and ran it into a transporter bus. Yeah, I'm lucky to be here. I'm very lucky to be here. And I'm glad to be here with you guys tonight. Well, T-Mac in the house with the $10 super chat. TSG has the floor, bro. I'm about to do these video clips in a second. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, shout out to T-Mac. Man, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you to QB for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, okay? I appreciate it. All right? Much love, Bruce. Yep. We all brothers here and sisters here. We all gents. T-Mac, salute. Be sure to subscribe to QB's channel. Man, look at Bruce on this one, man. Bruce got the moderator game going hard tonight. QB, I subbed you. I see you living, sir. Yeah, hey, QB doing some great stuff right now. And he's got some great videos coming up where he's in Lima, Peru, and a bunch of other places. So go check out his channel, man. It's one of my brothers. We talk all the time. Okay? Go through the hardships while young so you can take it easy when you're older, not the other way around. Man, there is nothing sadder than seeing an old person tell you that, man, I wish I had done it differently. Look, we all can wish we'd done it differently. But to be like, knowing that they have no chance because they don't have the time anymore to do it differently. Because here's the thing. You get older, and you guys see it on these movies, right? Let's try this. You guys see it in the movies all the time where you have an older person and they don't want to get hired anymore. People don't want to hire them because they want a younger, more agile, more hungry person. They don't want the old, cantankerous woman or dude. They might hire you, but guess what? You're not the boss anymore. There's only a certain window you have to be the boss or to be able to be considered in a hot spot. Do you guys realize that right now, me doing this, me moving back to Vegas to try and make these uh-oh. Did we cut out again? All right, cool. Oh, I was getting a little nervous, you guys. For me to come back to Vegas and to do this, I have a plan. And so I have to enact that plan. Now, listen, I did engineering, but there's a window I have where people are going to say, we're not going to hire you, you're too old. So don't you realize I have to go out and I have to go slay the dragon and make this business thing work. And I only have a certain amount of years to see how I only have a certain amount of years left. Or people are not going to hire me again as an engineer if I need it. If I want to go back to engineering, right? I have other skills. I was a bartender here in Vegas, so I could go back and do that. But I only have a certain amount of years. So for you guys that are younger cats, the reason why I say go out there and get on your grind, get on your purpose, get on your hustle is because you don't have time and you have the most energy you have right now, okay? In my 40s, I have less energy than I did in my 30s. And when I was in my 30s, I had less energy than I did in my 20s. Okay? It's going to go. It's going to leave you one day. What are you doing to make the best of your time? Let me get back to these comments. Tonight is all about you guys, man. Seriously. Let's get back to this. Tonight is all about you guys, man. Where are we at? God is good all the time, baby. All the time. Carl says, Sean, that's a lie. Hot women never get old. The wall isn't real. You know. That's funny. That is funny right there. God is good. Life is better when you have USD and go overseas. It is. It is. But you know what? I started thinking about something, Beach Bum TV. Not everybody's going to be able to get out. It's physically impossible. Like, not everybody's going to be rich. It's just not going to happen. So I'm not saying don't work hard. Oh, well, I'm never going to be rich, so I never should try. Not saying that. I'm just saying that when you look at the odds, not everybody's going to be able to get out. That's why I have a dual message. Yes, travel, bros, get out of here. See all the different stuff. I do want to do a video one day about how going out of the country has changed my perspective, but I'm gonna do it from how I talk about my videos here on the channel and then incorporate it because I'm not a travel channel anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna try to confuse the algorithm anymore, but it doesn't mean I can't still do like the voiceover and then have the B-roll and some of my travel stuff for us to be able to look at. Okay, I've been thinking about this one for a while. So, yes, it's good to get away. Get away. But you also have to make the most of the opportunity that you have while you're here. Okay? If you're not going to leave, what are you doing to make the outcome better here? Because there's only going to be two people here soon. There's already the haves and the haves not. We're already there. What are you going to do to differentiate yourself, right? Because the haves, there's going to be a different class of people coming up here soon. The ones who've taken advantage of this changing economy and the ones who sat by and just did nothing. Which one are you? Where are we at? I'm trying to get all your comments. You guys are hitting this chat up hard tonight. Let me read some of these. Hey, bro, why you got to call me out like that? Pan Africa says, for the patriarchal man who provides safety, security, and supervision, what's difficult about submissive cooperation? Shouldn't be hard when he provides what money buys. It shouldn't. But we're talking about this new fangled era. I'm about to talk about something in a second. Yeah, man, I can feel it leaving. Energy, facts. Organic. Oh, hey, what's up? Organic loving. Man, very positive woman right here. We're friends. Love her perspective on different things. When African Americans travel outside the U.S., you can discover how we are much loved. Yes. And listen, thank you, sister, for coming here and sharing that. And that's for men and women. I feel the same. Get out. See it. Because you got to understand we're all under this same oppressive system. I technically don't want us to be fighting. I want us to understand each other. But this channel is for men to be able to express what they're going through. Love it or not, that's what it's for. But this sister has never lied. We are appreciated and we are loved. Especially when you come with good energy and you respect the people and you respect the land and you respect the culture, your time out of the country. I can't even put it into words. I'll never be the same again. I'll never be the same again. I'll never look at things the same again. Okay? I agree with TSG. There are some good bros stuck in the matrix who cannot leave, but they want to. Yeah, man. And each one teach one. Even if they can't leave, show them your example just to be a little bit better than what they was. Just give them a little spark of hope. Give them something that they can teach their kids and their people so that they could be a little bit better, right? This ain't just about me, man. I hope this channel is a place to voice your feelings, thoughts, and opinions, your stories. But I hope it's a place to be inspired, that we inspire each other, man. You know what I mean? I feel like I consider myself a normal dude. And why do I say a normal dude? I'm not normal height. I don't make normal money. I don't do normal things, but I consider myself a normal dude because I relate. I relate to every guy. Well, not every guy. I don't relate to the Pookies and the Ray Rays anymore. I don't understand what y'all doing, man. I don't relate to simping anymore. I understand it, but I don't relate to it. But that's a whole nother subject. Oh, I messed up. Laugh. Facts organic. That's true. Hustling now. So when I dip, I'm set for good in a different country code. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. T-Max says much love. The good sisters in the Matrix. Much love, the good sisters in the Matrix who refuse to become agents in the Matrix. Absolutely, and they're out there, but they're out there. It's just hard. We're not finding each other. That's the thing. We're just not finding each other, man, and that's not good. And I don't know how to solve this yet, but I will. Give me some time. I'll solve it. They never get good enough praise. No, they don't. No reaching for more if he can't understand his alternatives. Passport, bro. Yes. So that is the other thing. We have to understand what's available to us, but are you willing to go after it? Are you willing to get it? Are you willing to work for it? If you're not, then you're going to be stuck in the exact same spot. And give it about 5 more years, 5 to 10 more years, and you're going to see the difference between the people that kept grinding and going for it, trying to make this new economy work, and the ones who got stuck in the old ways of thinking, who didn't take the opportunities when they were presented to them. You're going to see. There are going to be some hungry people out there. Watch out. Organic loving. Get your kids a passport as soon as possible. Our kids got their passports as part of their high school graduation. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, that's a great idea. I always talk to my son about, when I talk to him, he just made 13 this month. And I tell him all the time, I said, son, you need to, I keep pounding the investment thing. Investment. Okay? I'm not showing him quite yet. That's the next phase of it, right? But I'm like, yo, if you was able to put $1,000 to the side from 20 to 30 at about an 8 to 10% yield, and you never put another dollar in, I tell them that at 65 retirement age or whatever the hell it is, I said, you'll be a millionaire. Now I said, imagine if you were like your old dad and you paid child support for 20 years over $1,000 a month. If I had invested that, I'd be a millionaire right now in my 40s. I'm trying to pound that into his head. All right, everybody's showing love. All right, enough of me talking. I'm glad y'all love the setup. All right, first video of the night. Oh, I got to redo all this. 1 second. Give me a second. I got to get the screen share thing going. Okay. First video of the night. I'm going to let it go.
I hate it when men are like, oh my God, women never know what they want. No, John, I want flowers, but I don't want to tell you that I want flowers because then you're just going to go and get me flowers because I told you I wanted flowers. I want you to want to get me flowers.
All right, so that's another one of those scenarios that I was talking about. When I first started this channel up tonight, that was one of the things that I brought up. I talked about how you see a lot of modern women put stock on, what can you do for me? Me. When I was in the comments of that of the women the other night on the podcast at Better Biatches, shout out to her again and her wonderful channel. When I was in the comments, all I heard was me. What about me? Only me. There's only me. Well, I want this, and I'm looking for this, and I'm, blah, 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 and me. And that's what we feel we're getting right now. A bunch of me's. You expect me to go out and supply you so you can think about you and not me at all. Okay? And I'm going to highlight that with this next clip. I gotta mute it, so let me mute it now so I don't get copyright for the music in the background. I'm gonna bring this up. So sorry there's no music with this one, but we're gonna get back to this camera right here. Okay. So sorry there's no sound. There's no sound. But go ahead and read it, and we're gonna talk about this on the other side, okay? She gonna ghost you after she hit my way or the highway, and I can feel your energy. They don't care, man. Let me go back here. Let me rewind this real quick. Let's break this down. So first of all, I have a problem. I have a problem with this right here. Can y'all see where my cursor is at? Right? Now she exited out. But it's like you already are selling yourself short right here. If you were a lady, you were a woman, a modern woman, well, I don't give a hell what you call yourself. If you are looking for Pookies and Ray Rays, this is it right here. That tells you want to say you can feel energy. This tells you everything right here. But let's finish. Let me move on. Then she says, I want a wealthy man that's a provider. Okay? You want a wealthy man that is a provider? What do you bring to the table that you think you deserve a wealthy man? Such a small percentage of men are the top earners in this country. Okay? Such a small percentage. And these women all think they deserve that dude. And it's just unrealistic. It's delusional. What do you bring? You just saw in the subsequent, hold on, y'all. You just saw in the subsequent stuff on the screen, she's telling you she's providing nothing. And I'm gonna highlight that here in a second. But this is what men have to worry about when it comes to finding a good woman. Because we don't know. We can't trust you. We can't trust modern women today to not just be after one thing. Now, I'm going to have a counterpoint to this once I play subsequent videos. But what I'm telling you guys is this ain't it. This ain't what we want. Okay? I see y'all comments. Oh my God. Let me put this up on the screen real quick. Pan-African, side chick energy at best. I love that one. That's a good one. I'm going to get to y'all comments in a second. Let me get back to this. Let me put her back up on the screen. Okay? I'm clingy. So hold up, gents. Hold up. I'm clingy. Let me back this up. I want a wealthy man that's a provider. I'm clingy. All right. Let's go back to what I talked about earlier. Every time that I was in a six-figure income bracket, I had to work long ass hours. Long hours. You are not going to get a wealthy man. I'm talking about just six figures. That's not even wealthy. It's up there, but it's not wealthy. But you want a wealthy man. Well, making six figures alone ain't wealthy. We're not talking about investments and all those different things. But if that man is wealthy and he's a provider and you're clingy, that's delusional. See, a lot of these women ask for this, but they don't know what comes along with it. There's strings attached. And there's strings attached that you can't get around. You can't. That man didn't become wealthy by always giving his woman his time. I'm not saying don't give her any time. I'm saying that you don't get wealthy and you don't spend time grinding. And modern women today are delusional, thinking that I can get a wealthy man I can get a dude making 6 figures or above. Hell, give me a dude making 60, 70, 80, 90, and I'm telling you that dude right now is working. Let me get back to these comments. Where we at? Here we go. Bruce says, if you're new to the family, our weekly family conversations, feel free to share and like the session. Tell your friends and your family. I like it. Man, Bruce getting hyped. What you drinking on, Bruce? I'm just playing, Bruce. I know you good. Organic Loving, bet. It was difficult getting your teenage son returned back into the Matrix after seeing other side of the Western Wall. Yeah, man. I'm not ready to have that talk with my son yet because he just turned 13. I'm trying to give him the talks in stages, but I always tell him, remember we had this talk. We talked about this. Remember this one day. And he's smart, so he will. They want us to walk on water too. T-Mac, you don't walk on water? I pulled that playbook from Carl. You don't walk on water? Or was that Beach Bump TV? One of you guys had dropped that on. Bruce laughed out loud. We never left the highway, sweetheart. How can you rely on this? Build what legacy? Facts. Carl says, that's definitely Pookie's mating call. The only thing she brings is used WAP and stress. Carl, that's a good one. Used WAP and stress. All right, where we at? Oh, and then side chick energy at best. Facts again. Looking for a man for Western relationship rotation. Yeah, that's what her advertisement is. At best, she gets a call from me about 2:30 a.m., but no other woman picks up. Ooh, damn. You guys are going hard tonight. I love it. Hey, stay a little toxic tonight, just a little bit. We have a little fun. Y'all peep the Batwing eyelashes? Oh, crap. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. Let's pull that up. Oh, damn. Damn, them things is beating. I'm going to let it play for a little bit and see. God dang. Hold up. I saw it. Found it. When she had her head down. Look at that crap right there. Oh, my God. Oh, my Jesus. Dear sweet baby Jeebus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Them things look like this. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. She could probably fly. You remember, I don't know if y'all seen that new Black Panther. I haven't. But y'all saw them little wings on Neymar's feet so he can fly? That's her eyelashes. Flying up out the club. Flying up out the club when it closed down. Where we gonna go eat? Where you gonna take me to eat? Oh, man. There's no alcohol in this? Let me see. Nope, that's water. That is definitely water. Saw some other stuff tonight. Man, that is facts. Oh, you a good one. Yeah, Carl. No, right before Corn Hub, she gets the text. Oh, man, you're like, wait a minute. Let me go ahead. Wait. Is there somebody available? Oh, Pookeisha. Pookeisha is available. Ooh. Is she back from the club or was she at home? Because I don't know what she gonna look like if she at home and she took all that stuff off. I don't know what she gonna look like. From Patrick, accountability is their kryptonite. If accountability was a thing to women, this woman wouldn't be presenting herself like a mediocre pro. Ooh, Patrick, nice one, bro. Sorry if I missed your comments. It's kind of jumping on me a little bit. Had to alter it a bit at Patrick Smith. Yeah, man. Hey, we got 4 up in the house, man. The women can go for that wealthy man. The reality is that men are not having it. We peep game, and now you females are on your own. Go find that ninja. We don't care. That's crazy. Thank you for being in the house tonight, man. Appreciate you. Modern women don't expect relationships. They happy with dating. OG called this monkey vines. Yeah, bro. They monkey branching. Monkey branching, yeah. Monkey vines, monkey roads, monkey branching. Yeah, they will swing from dude to dude to extract resources, and when they get bored, bro, I mean, like, it's no winning for losing. I gotta pay. I got bills to pay. That's right, man. You got your own bills to pay. Don't be up on that. Forbes says, and let's be honest, those bad biatches are actually homeless. Ooh, see, I'm gonna work on that one. Thank you for that. I'm gonna come up with a video about that one. Let me write that down. I gotta, y'all be giving me suggestions, man. I gotta take that when I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Man, this thing is stretching out. I'm gonna have to put it in a different location next time. All right, where we at? Hustling backwards. Crazy, right? Crazy. Two-town laughing about it. Eyelashes look like brooms. Ooh, she got the Sandman Sims. She got that Sandman Sims going on. When they would pull them off the Apollo stage, baby, with that broom and that hook. Bruce Wayne says reasons why it's so damn cold out here. It's cold, baby. They don't know about that. Oh, man. I see caterpillars. Oh, that's a good one. You guys are on it tonight, man. Her fault. Forbes says, my situationship talking about marriage and having a baby, but she never asked her last 3 boyfriends while she out sneaking around with me. F that. Damn, bro. That's why I said we're going to share stories here, bro. Damn, bro. I don't know what she expect out of me. You know what she expect out of you. Yeah, you got everybody like, what? I'm going to put it back up on the screen so y'all can read that one time. My situationship talking about marriage. So she talking about marriage and having a baby, but she never asked her last 3 boyfriends while she was out sneaking around with me. Ooh. Yeah, bro. Hey, I hope you safe. Wrap that thing up. Don't take it seriously. Don't let her put that okie doke. Don't let her catch you slipping while you drinking. Don't. You provide your own contraceptives, or just leave. You know, I know it's hard. Like you're like, yo, this is just low hanging fruit, but sometimes is it worth it? There's something I like to say. Sometimes you have to pay for a peace of mind. Sometimes you got to pay for it. Okay? Yep, monkey branching. That's it. Them females be out there tricking, but broke as hell. Yeah, we got to talk about that. That seemed like a good video topic. I want to explore it. Let's try it out. Apartment living is homeless at best. Hey, don't knock that. I'm in an apartment. I gave up. I had a condo before. Now I'm in an apartment. Your situationship wants a ring. Damn, son. Yeah, Carl. Not lying. It's too late. She gave up her only leverage. The WAP. The good thing is that I've never gave her money in my life, but she calling me a loser. Right. Bro, just on the other part that you talked about, I can see why you didn't. You're not going to commit to that. You're not going to commit your money. You're going to commit half your time. You're not going to commit long term. Are you wrong? I don't know. Only you know. Only you can prevent forest fires. Oh, that guilt trip is always the follow-up. Bro, get yourself out of her rotation. I'm kind of, yeah, you know what? I'm actually inclined to agree with Pan-African. And here's the reason, the biggest reason. She wants you to settle down. She wants you to have a baby. But she never asked the last 3 boyfriends of that. She didn't commit them to that. But she's trying to commit you to that? Some red flags going on there, man. Matter of fact, there's a smoke from my pipe. As I ponder it more, get out. Get out. Where we at? The hatred from the agents of the Matrix. Yep. I'm in an apartment, better than my situationship situation. Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Bro, I live in my own spot. I moved back into this. I fully moved back into the States because I have business I need to handle, right? I got the nice setup. We're gonna grow this channel in 2023. I got some business opportunities, right? Make sure you check the comments and check my description section. There's a business opportunity out there for you guys. If you guys want it, it's absolutely free. It's not gonna cost you anything to get a part of this. The only thing it's gonna cost you is a smidgen of your time, but it's easy. And men and women are making money from this opportunity. And I'm gonna come to all the other content creators that I trust and respect with this opportunity, lay it out, and give it to them for free. Because if they win, I win. It's that simple. You say, how does that work, Sean? Holler at your boy. I'll let you know. Okay? But if you want to make money in 2023, some side cash, I think I found a very easy way. And some of you guys are going to take it to the next level. And I want you to. Because if you take it to the next level, then I grow from it. Does that make sense? Absolutely free. You're like, how is that possible? Get at me later. Get at me later. Where we at? I love my apartment. Nice and comfy. I'm working on mine right now. I do got the setup though. I do got the setup, baby. Wait till them LED lights come in the back. And I can go ahead and backlight all this stuff. It's gonna be nice. Prevent forest fires. Somebody got that reference? I make 130K and I've been called a loser because you don't want to spend on them. Suddenly you're the weakest link. No, listen. We're going to talk about that here in the upcoming part of this video. But why are you going to spend your resource? Listen, there's some level of, I still believe in some level of chivalry. Go out on dates. I still pay for dates. But if I go out on a date with a woman, I've done some level of vetting, right? I've done some level of vetting. I'm like, okay, we cool. Okay. At a minimum, I'm interested and I want to see what's up. But as far as going on dates, just random dates and tricking off your money, I ain't about that life, man. I'd rather take that money for that date and just go out here in Vegas and spend it on my damn self, man. There's so much a good time you could have. Man, I go hang out with my friends. Man, I'd rather spend my money on that. Okay? I'd rather just hang out with my people. I ain't about to spend my money on stupidness. I'll spend it on my woman, right? I'll spend it on my woman because she worth it, not tricking my money out there and stuff. Okay? Relationship rotation is a life of Pookie, Ray Ray, and Baby Daddy. Yep. Sometimes you got to play the role of a fool to fool the fool that thinks they're fooling you. Damn, that's deep. I didn't know that one. That's pretty good. Thank you for sharing that. Hustles that anyone can do. Oh, there's the link right there. Thank you. Hey, bro, it's hustles anybody can do. I'm going to have more of those links in the future for you guys if you want to do side hustles. The brother in that video is putting out some good information, man. He's got a great channel. It's way bigger than mine. Follow that. See if you find something you like, man. I'm just trying to put dudes on game for making side hustles. That's why I said it's absolutely free. All you got to do is click the link and just go watch the video, right? It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't do anything. It's free. So just follow the link, okay? It's them shaming tactics. I'm glad that men are now waking up to their deadly web. Facts. Yes, sir. Yeah. 2023, sucker free. Facts. I do my Tinder catch and release program. No dates until after a meet and greet. Just coffee and or juice. Now listen. So, sister, I know I know that, you're at a point in your life where you're doing you and you enjoy it. You talk to women. Oh my God, I love that you jumped in on that webcast with the one woman, and that discussion was amazing. I almost wanted to clip it to do a video because y'all said a couple things. Both of y'all said some things. I said, ooh, I might want to put that in front of the gents. And I might still do it, but y'all talked about some stuff. But back to what you talked about in the comments, if you're going to go on something like Tinder, you got to kind of just expect what you pay for in there. Does that make sense? It's like if you're living a casual lifestyle, then you know what it is. But don't go on Tinder or go on these different things and expect you're gonna find the love of your life. But I know you don't know. I know you know that. But I'm more putting it out there for the gents and for anybody listening. Like, you're on a catch and release program if you're on Tinder. There's nothing serious coming out of Tinder. Well, there might be, but you got to vet hard, right? And that's kind of why we talk about these topics here on the channel, because it's about making better choices and vetting better, okay? Once you're better yourself, you can see the red flags. You can see it coming through the door. You see it coming from a mile away, okay? Where we at? Damn, you guys are killing the comments tonight. Just remember, men, that this planet is still an animal kingdom. Yeah. Kill or be killed. Only the strongest survives. And actually, I talked about that on a live stream. I said, would you blame men for just playing the same games that women are playing with them? Adjusting to the new market? Okay, y'all want to play this game. You guys want to be with this hookup culture. Men that can afford to take advantage of it. Can you blame them? Can you really blame them? This is the market now. Women control access to the giant. Men control access to relationships, to marriage. So if you guys are just, and I'm talking to women in general, not any women that are a part of the Jets, but as a woman, if you are just out there being casual, which is your choice, okay? It's your choice. But if you're out there being casual, you can't later just expect men to just give up and be on your program when you've chose to be casual the whole time and you came in as a casual person and now you're expecting more? Why would I give more to somebody that came in being casual? You know, make it make sense. I'd rather buy some good. Why would I get some skip, scop, scallywag dinner? I added the skip, scop, scallywag to that because I thought it was funny. My situationship wants to rob me, and I think it's cute. I respect that. But hell no, we won't go. Oh, bro, I hear you. We shall not be moved. The revolution shall not be televised. 4 up, that's awesome. 300 shite. Oh, bro. Yes, my sister. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we clowning tonight, ain't we? Man, you guys must be having a good time. Y'all having a good time tonight. It works for all the dating apps. Yeah. It's sad, but that's where we're at. The jig is up, females. We still love y'all. Oh, yeah, we still love women. Love y'all to death, but we're going to adjust. This is still animal kingdom. I've never stepped into the Tinder world. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hopefully somebody else said that in the chat too. That's not true. The catch and release is a vetting process so that the men are not spending money on women not deserving. Oh, I can hear what you're saying about that. I got you. Yeah, but I'm talking about Tinder in general. I'm not talking about the catch and release program. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Tinder experience in general. It's trash. Are there some good things from Tinder? Some, but that's not the right place, especially with the age demographic. Depending on your age demographic, you want to be on something else, not Tinder. I did a video on this channel a long time ago about that. I've since hidden it, but I talked about, depending on your age, which app you should be on, okay? If you're going to do apps. As long as date with her don't exceed having dinner with myself. That's a good way to look at it. Not bragging, just never got around to it. Well, I'm lucky. You like the dang Tinder. You like the Tinder V, man. You ain't nobody. You ain't have to go through the trouble of being on Tinder. Them females ain't messing up my VA benefits. Facts. Because they're broke and homeless. They ain't messing up mine either. Boot camp is that way. VA benefits. Hell yeah. I'm all about that VA benefit life. McCord, baby. Oh yeah, bro. I was out that way toward McCord. Yeah. I lived all over Hawaii, bro. Equal lefts, equal rights, equality, accountability. That's right. People have to speak their truth from the beginning. Yep, I agree with that. It's difficult for men and women to be authentically honest with what they want. Hold on. Let me catch this real quick, Organic. Sean, did you say skip, scop, scallywag? Indeed, I did, sir. Indeed, I did. So I'm in full agreement with this. Here's the problem, Organic, and here's the problem, gents. I think the reason why us men, let me switch camera angles because just hopefully this don't crash it. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Well, we ain't gonna use that camera no more. 1 second, you guys. I forgot to plug it in. The battery is about to go. Forgot to plug in this camera. See, this is some rookie stuff right here. This is a dude who, this is a gentleman who hasn't done this in a while, especially with two cameras. All right, let's see where we at on this one. All right, hopefully it doesn't die, but we're going to use it as fast as we can. Okay? Man, this is kind of grainy. Next time I'll bring it closer. So what I was about to say was some guys aren't willing to be upfront in the beginning with women for one of these reasons. They don't want to mess it up because there's some guys out there that's like, look, I just don't, women are so finicky when you go out on dates with them. It's like you say one thing and it's like, oh, can't talk to him no more. And he'd be like something harmless. Or you could be a dude that's just looking to get some shine. And so you don't want to mess that up. So some guys won't be authentic. You could be truthful and that could be a turnoff. It's almost like there's also some women that almost like when they're out, they want a guy to lie to them. It's like they want a guy to, like, I'm out. If I'm talking to you and I'm kind of feeling you, then I want to feel pretty and I want to feel wanted and desired. So this ain't the time for you to be completely upfront about everything. And men, we have to leave some level of mysteriousness because statistically, that garners the most attraction from a woman. If you're going out there putting all your business out in the streets, when you first meet a woman, then they lose interest. So whereas I agree with Organic, what you said, you got to understand in practice, it only works for people that have a good sense of what they want and are honest with themselves. But let's be honest with each other. Are people really honest with themselves these days? That's the problem. See, I respect what she just said, but the problem is most people you talk to aren't that honest. They just aren't. Like, are you willing to let somebody walk for being honest about what you want? Or even who you are, right? Are you willing to be that honest? And let's be real. You open your mouth, you can mess up your own program. Okay? Damn, man, y'all killing me with these comments. No, I love it. Keep the comments going. It's all good. Let's see what we got. All right, I'm going to do a pause on this. Let's get to the next video because I don't want to get too far. I got to make this thing work. Let's get back to this camera angle because it looks better. All right. I'm going to unmute that. Now, this next woman has a video, and she's going to tell you 3 reasons to date a man with money. Okay? Hopefully that camera don't die, Jesus, because that's my telephone too. Okay? All right. So I'm about to bring this one up on the screen. Oh, I got to move this one. There we go. All right, let's go.
These are my 3 reasons why you should date a man with money. Number 1, you get to do fun shit. For example, travel to cool countries. Also, you can buy $1,000 slippers.
$1,000 slippers. Who needs to have $1,000 slippers? Order Uber Eats whenever you want. This is what y'all bring to the table? This is what y'all bring to the table. It's good to eat in. I love eating in. I had pizza last night. Matter of fact, I love me some pizza. But I can also cook too. Okay? But you can travel to cool countries. Okay, what else you got?
And probably my favorite is you can order Uber Eats whenever you want. Number 2, you never have to look at your bank account balance. I literally have no idea what's in my bank account. You wanna know why? Because I don't spend any money.
Cause what? Because he provides, right? Right? Because that dude is providing all your finances. So I ain't gotta check my account. It's good. I don't have to do anything. This woman is telling the real. And this is what we're seeing in a lot of these videos. This is the reason why I wanted this luxury lifestyle, hence the thumbnail. This luxury lifestyle. I don't want to work. I want you to go work, spend all your money. If you don't give me the attention I need, well, I'm not going to leave because why would I leave this money? But I'm going to go have me a side dude while I spend your money. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, okay. 4 up. I'm sorry. I just saw what you said. Marine Corps Recruit Depot. Gotcha. Let me get back to this. How do I switch the screen? Here we go. All right, let's see what she got to say.
Last but certainly not least is they introduce you to other rich men.
Monkey branching. What did we just talk about in the chat? We talked about monkey branching. So if this dude isn't giving this woman exactly what she wants and what she needs, how she wants it, when she wants it, if she runs into another rich dude that's richer than him, looks better than him, taller than him, whatever preference is better than the dude she's with, then she can leave this dude who she's tapped his resources and move on to another dude. All right? Just move right on over. This is why men do not trust modern women today. It's this kind of stuff right here. Okay? Oh my God. I can't believe this one. I mean, I can believe it because I see it all the time.
This is important because just in case you get bored of that one.
Whoa. She just said the quiet part out loud. Hold on, wait. Just in case you get bored of that one. She said the quiet part out loud, gents. What the hell? Okay, I live in a very popular area. Like, I literally can walk out of my apartment complex and literally right over the way is the little strip party food area. Okay? Like, it's too convenient. I haven't taken advantage of it yet, but whew. Right now I need to just keep drinking water. But back to what I was saying. This is what we see, ladies. This is what we hear all the time. This is what we get told. That's why men want to be able to have a woman that they can trust and do for. It's in our nature. But we can't trust y'all. We can't. And I'll be honest, some guys are too far gone. They are too far gone to allow themselves to be open enough to trust modern Western women. They're done. And I don't blame them. That's why I give men voice on this channel to talk about these things. Because can I blame them for being done? Think about all the comments I've answered, all the people I've talked to, all the times we've had these chats here in these live streams and through these videos. So when the gents come to me and be like, Sean, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I can't. I feel bad, but can I blame them? Can I blame them? Because my comments tell me one thing. Men do want better. Men do want to be better. And they do want to be better for a woman that's going to trust and that's going to respect them. That is going to be feminine. Men want to be that for them. But then you have this. And they can't trust. They can't trust these women anymore. And I get it. Some of you women say, I can't trust these dudes. But if you keep picking the same type of dude, you like, I'm not going to get into that yet. We have more to discuss. But men can't trust right now. Okay? Men can't trust right now. All right? What else you got to say? That was it. Okay. My God, man. I'm about to bring up the next clip before I get back to the comments so we can move this thing along a little bit. All right. I'm about to bring up the OG in a second. I'm about to bring up an OG. Now, you got to realize this dude grew up in a different time. And I agree with part of what he says. Because the question of the day, and I haven't brought the question of the day yet, but are women wrong for wanting men with money? He's going to make the argument for why. And I agree with part of it. But also, I don't know. I'm going to let you guys listen to this video and y'all tell me what y'all think. Because I'm not fully on board with Gramps, okay? And I say Gramps, we might not be that much different in age. All right, let's go. We got that from the very last clip I played, old dude. We got that from the last 2 clips I played. 3 clips I played. Where did we get that from? That's where. See, some of you old guys are talking. I'm old guys too. But some of you old guys out here talking, but y'all ain't been in these streets. Y'all ain't been dating in the last 10 years. You've been with your woman and y'all gonna try to step and talk about this. If you want to tell me about marriage, go ahead and tell me about marriage. But you want to talk about these streets and you ain't been out in here and you ain't seen it? Right? I've been a bartender. I've been working at the nightclubs. I'm in the damn places myself. And I'm telling you guys that if you're the old dude and you come here, where did we get that from? Go watch the previous 3 clips. Go watch it. Now, where I'm going to agree, I don't know where he's about to go because I forgot. I watched it once. I don't remember what he's about to say. But what I will say is that he's right in the sense that if you're expecting a long-term relationship with any woman, you're going to have to be able to provide. Okay? Most women are hypergamous. They expect a man to be able to provide for them, and they expect a man to be able to basically make more than they're doing, or make at least how much they're making. Okay? Because it's a survival thing. I want to know that I have a man that can provide me with the security that I need. Okay? And money is security. So for us gents to think that no money at all, I ain't doing nothing for these women. Well, I get why you may not do nothing for some of these women. But to think that money isn't going to play into the equation, whether you be still here in the States, whether you've been in a relationship in the States, dating, a passport bro, no matter where you go, women are going to expect a man that has something to offer. You're not going to just come in there and say, I'm just a man. It doesn't work that way. You're going to have to come with something. We ask women about bringing something to the table. Well, guess what? You're going to have to be a man, and you're going to have to bring something to the table. You're going to have to bring that level of security and manhood and masculinity and drive, ambition. You have to bring these things to the table, because without them, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? You shouldn't even be in this conversation if you're not trying to do something. If you ain't doing something, okay? You're a man. And I don't care about it being expected of you. It's a necessity for us to survive. All right? So I agree with this old dude, but if I remember correctly, I paused it here to say that part because he about to go in. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I can only imagine what y'all newest comments are. There's, is that? Oh, there was no sound on the clip. I'm so sorry, you guys. My bad. Let me back that up.
Hey, listen, a woman is not a gold digger because she wants a man with money. Not at all. Where do we get that from? He's supposed to be her priest, provider, and protector. Provider. We forget that word. A man is supposed to, and especially if she has her own bag, how's she a gold digger?
All right, let me know. We good? We good on the sound on that one? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that was on me. Rookie mistake again. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Okay. So y'all heard what I just said, and you heard what he just said. So I said all that to kind of talk about what he said in the beginning. All right. But the second part is if she has her own bag and she want your money so she don't have to spend her money, how is she a gold digger? If she isn't helping you to build, especially if you're building something, okay? Some of you guys out there are doing some good stuff. If you're building on something for your future family, for your future situation, and this woman wants you to be able, she has her own money, but she wants you to spend her money so she can live a luxuriousness, but she's taking away from the goal and the purpose that you're trying to enact. Gold digger. Yeah. She's trying to take your goal, and she's going to end up taking your goal, your G-O-A-L. She's going to take your money, and she's going to kill your dreams. So maybe, just maybe for some, it's best to just leave the dating out and just the grind. Right? Maybe that's the solution. You guys are getting crazy in the chat. I see that. But maybe that's the best way to go in that scenario. But men want to know that if I'm going to grind this hard, what are you going to bring to me? You have your money, but for women, their money is their money and your money is their money. So what am I getting? What am I getting from you? See, here's the thing that we know as men, especially men when you're on your grind and you're on your purpose. You're going to have to go without. Yeah. If you're really trying to build something bigger, there are periods of time that you're going to say, let me do a little less for me because I'm going to reinvest. If you're a business owner I owned a business, right? I had a business, right? What I learned, even this is a business. Your super chats, everything you do for me on this channel, what do? I reinvested back into the business. I reinvested back into the channel. So if you're not going to help me to get to where I need to be at so that we can enjoy it later, then why are you here? And why am I talking to you? And it's okay you say, why are you talking to me too? That's fine. We can agree to disagree. You can go your way and I'm going to go mine. Because, gents, I don't have a problem losing a woman to keep my legacy intact that I'm working on and to pay for a peace of mind. I'll pay for a peace of mind. But I'll be damned if I lose it again because of actions of some woman who wants to be selfish, who wants to be like me, right? I'm going to skip down on these comments so I can catch the fresh comments of what we're talking about right now. So, Kenny, thank you for being here, brother. Great seeing you tonight. I don't need a woman who has nothing to lose and will help me lose everything. Facts. 4up says she ain't messing up mine, right? Jubin says you're getting a bad deal. That's it. Facts. 4up says exactly, Kenny. Seek women that have goals and dreams and want to build with you. 2 heads are better than 1, always. And we agree. We agree, Organic. But so much is like those women in those 3 clips who aren't business minded. They're not goal minded. Not saying all women. I'm just saying these women today, these modern women, modern Western women, don't think like that. They don't think like what you're talking about. They don't see the future in this. And I understand why. I understand why. A little bit. Here's the only thing I'm going to give them. Because they're living while they have their youth. But here's the trap. They're enjoying themselves while they have their youth. Instead of giving that youth, that beauty, that vitality to a man, that you give that to him and he's on his grind, he's on his purpose, you're going to make that man work harder for you. You're going to make that man give you his everything. But y'all so short-sighted. You see the now and you don't see the, anyway, am I wrong? Let me know. I don't think I'm wrong. Oh, Mr. Cooper, bravo. Yeah, facts. At this point, I don't want kids. I do not kids or don't want kids or marriage. Ain't messing mine up. I hear you, brother. I told you I can't knock you. Exactly. But they're rare. Bruce agrees with Organic. He said that's rare. It's very rare. In fact, extremely rare in this modern world. Absolutely. Absolutely. GMO females. Ooh, that's funny. That's a deep one. Legacy of patriarch intact, minus emasculation. Right. Modern women equal major liabilities. I've said on this channel before, Bruce and gents, everything that you deal with from this point on, going into 2023, if you haven't done it, if you're new to this channel and you haven't heard me talk about these things, I've said up on this channel and I stick by it. Invest in assets going forward, not liabilities. If something or someone is a liability to you, you need to move on from that going forward. Because it ain't just about these topics we talk about. There's economic shifts going on right now that I don't know if you guys are reading these headlines or missing these stories, but there are economic shifts going on that are going to affect both men and women. All right? I think I'm going to shut this other camera down real quick. All right? Give me a second. Let me shut this down so I can maintain my energy. Oh. There we go. Hopefully my phone charges up a little bit. Oh, damn, that's not a good charger either. All right. Thank you. So, yeah, if here's the thing too, as a real man, I want to be an asset to any woman that I'm with, right? Like you should want to do that as a man. But as Bruce said, it's so rare. It's so rare. It's so precious to find somebody that a man can trust. Even what was it, Chris Brown? These 304s ain't loyal. And guess what? Go look at the women in the club dancing. Go look at the club women dancing to those songs. Go listen to the ones with listening to WAP and all these different things. I mean, they into it. Go look at them. It's the anthem, right? It's the anthem. Where am I at? You say that they are not rare is what you're attracting. I agree with part of that. You're right. If you are, I'll give a good example. I've said this before in the channel. Women like my exes don't come around me no more. They don't even talk to me anymore. And it's because I don't attract that type of energy anymore. I don't put off that I'm that same dude anymore. It's almost like I got RBS or RBF, right? When those type, I don't even see those type of women anymore. They don't talk to me. They don't even come around me in my orbit. So, and thank goodness that's some of the changes I've made in the last 8 years, right? As a person. So there's some truth to that. But to say that they're not rare, kind of that's cap. It's kind of cap. I'm not saying there's none out there. I'm not going to tell you that. See, I'm not going to be one of those people to say there are no good women out there. Because I don't like it when women say there's no good men. I fight for good men on this channel all the time. I deal with good men all the time. I deal with men that are on their hustle and their grind all the time. That's my friend circle. My friend circle is dudes that are grinding. That's who I mess with. All right? So I might have a few outliers and stragglers, but for the most part, my dudes are all on their grind and they hustle. So some of it is you're attracting part of it because of where you're at. But I will also say that finding what we are talking about, it's rare. It's rare with modern Western women. It is just rare, you know? So when you do find that person, you appreciate the hell out of them. You do. Kenny says, I'm a business owner and I'm very careful about these modern women. Absolutely. And that's part of what organic is talking about and part of what we're talking about. Like, once you start focusing on that and you're focusing on being that person, then you're not going to just let anybody up in Nellyville, right? You're going to just let everybody up in Nellyville because you don't want to lose what you have. And that's why I talked about making sure that the person that comes into your orbit is an asset and not a liability. Thank you for sharing, Kenny. Modern Western women wait at the finish line to see who comes in first. Ooh, damn, that's a deep one, Carl. I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, Organic Lovin'. See, I did too. Good men are targeted regardless of attraction. Facts. Good men are targeted, I agree. And Organic, no attack on you. It's just this is what we're seeing. And this is what we're feeling. And though I agree, again, with your assessment of we have to make a change. We have to be the change that we want to see. But at the same time, I'm just telling you, thousands and thousands of comments I've answered, and all of us are seeing and experiencing. So are we all jacked up? Are we all jacked up? I'm not even out here checking for these women. And I see it. You know? So, Bruce, facts. Good men are targeting will be taken advantage of if allowed. Yeah. If you're going to be the sucker, and we know that's happening because of the simps. We know that simps is messing the game up. If you, real quick, if you are simping under the sound of my voice, renounce your simping ways today. Rebuke that spirit of simpation out of your heart and out of your spirit. Get it out of your being, your essence. Let it go. I don't know where I was going with that. 2023, stack your money. Stay sucker free. The women will come crawling back later. Facts. Jubin, she, he, it must go if it's a liability. Facts again. Pan-African says, submissive cooperation will never conflict with patriarch, but lack of will derive her contribution to his relationship. But lack of will deprive her contribution to his relationship. Sorry, just read it correctly. Gotcha. Bruce, yes, of course. But again, by not being upfront with these women about what you will and will not put up with, you waste time and energy, focus on what you want and not what you don't. Okay. That part, gents, I can't agree with. And that's what I talked about earlier in the live stream. You have to be upfront about what you're looking for. And you have to be unapologetic about it. I'm not rude. You just have to be like, this is what I'm going for. If it's not going to work, if it's a liability, we have to be able to walk away from it. We have to be able to walk away from it. And some of us aren't willing to do that. And there are a group of guys out there, it's been so long, it's been such a while that you've been with somebody, you're like, man, this is a good opportunity. I see it a little bit. And you're not willing to walk away when you hear something that you don't like or isn't, or it's going to be a liability later. You see the red flag for liability, and yet still you stay around because it seems okay in the beginning. But if the person isn't going to jive with your morals, values, beliefs, standards, expectations, then you got to be able to walk away, baby. You got to be able to sometimes put the cards back on the table and back away and say, you know what? I fold. I'm good. I'm out. I'm off this table. I'm out this hand. You got to be able to walk away. Okay? I agree. But you have to be able to determine if whether or not the other person is being genuine with their first interactions with you and not presenting their representative on the first date. Yes, and we know this to be true, right? And again, when you're set in your when you know where you're going, it don't take long for people to say something and you're like, ooh, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. And that's where being upfront in the beginning comes, right? You got to be upfront. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm at. This is where I be. Okay? So let's practice that in 2023. Okay? Well, as a sex educator, healthy WAP is essential. I'm just saying, and we're just saying too. I'm no thug or real ninja. I'm just me. And she don't like me, in my order, she can go find that dude. I love that. I love that, man. That's where I'm at. It's like, I'm not going to try to front and be something I'm not. Okay? And y'all know my energy. I'm all over the place. I'm chill, I'm outgoing, I try to be silly, I try to be whatever, right? Like I am not for everyone. I am not for everyone. Right? So, and I'm okay with that. Some of you guys need to be okay with where you're at too. But if you're doing nothing, you're just kind of just going about life and you want people to be on your program, you got to be realistic. You may not see the outcomes that you want. So there you might have to do some tweaks and some shakes, if that makes sense. And what I hate about females nowadays is the defamation of character they put on me. Yeah, man. Like, you going to knock dudes for just being who they are? You know, like, all women are 10s, but this dude ain't good enough. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Weird. 4 up, I'm the same way. Not pursued by women because I'm no thug or pookie. And that sucks. And that's organic. That's kind of what we're talking about, man. Dudes just being regular dudes, right? And the market is drying up for dudes. A lot of dudes just aren't. Women's expectations are so high. Modern Western women's expectations are so high and unrealistic that, you know, they think that all dudes out here just sleep with women. No, the percentages say only a small percentage of men in the population of men are able to get extra WAP. There's only a small percentage out there really doing it. And then you have a lot of dudes that are just like, look, I just want one woman. That's all I want. Why can't I find that? And it's not us. It's not us. With some of us, but it's not all of us. Right? All women can't be 10s. It's impossible. Ask a dude on the street what he would rate himself, and dudes usually rate themselves lower. Go ask women on the street, they will always prop themselves up higher. That's in modern Western culture. Not saying all women, but that's a good majority of women that be like, yo, I'm a 10. I'm a queen. I'm a this. Not everybody can be the queen of a kingdom. Not all dudes are kings. I know we might call ourselves that and just, you know, whatever. But to be a king, you have to have a kingdom. To be a queen, you have to be accepted. You have to have a kingdom. And most likely you have to have been accepted by a king. See what I'm saying? Damn, y'all killing with these comments. All right, let me get back to finish this video real quick, you guys.
Is there anything wrong with a woman wanting to feel secure?
No.
Is there anything wrong with a woman wanting a man to bring to the table that they can put it on the table and both have sufficient enough to take care of the bills and enjoy life, vacations, dinner, shopping, whatever?
Okay, that's extra. That's cap, son. That is not the outcome that is not the life that most people are living. Listen, there are a lot of women that are doing awesome, okay? There are a lot of women who are making their way in this country and doing awesome. And props, I'm not hating on that. Some of them are my friends, okay? I'm not hating on that. But first, he started out talking about providing, being that provider. Okay, I get that. I concede that, right? As men, we should be looking to be that, aspiring to be that for our family, for the reasons I talked about earlier. And then he continued on. Let me back it up one more time.
And enjoy life.
Okay. All right, let's see what he says again.
Have sufficient enough to take care of the bills and enjoy life, vacations, dinner, shopping, whatever.
Okay. So he added all that extra stuff. So now this old dude is the enemy. And I'm very disappointed to hear this dude talking about that. I am very disappointed. I don't know how old this dude is, but I'm going to call him old dude, okay? Until all mine is whited out, I'm calling him the old dude, okay? I play a young guy on TV. I play a young guy on YouTube, okay? I was with him, but then he started getting into all the superficial stuff. How are we going to build this kingdom? How are we going to build out of this economic stuff that's coming? You guys don't get it. But economic disaster is coming for those who aren't preparing now for it. And you have a group of women who just want to spend. Spend, me. Now, I don't know how old this dude is, but if he's an old school player, he talking like old school player. Yeah, you got to come out your pocket, young dude, young cat. You know what I mean? You got to trick off your money to these ladies. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, do you realize what's going on? And we're going to talk about this economic thing more in the next clip, which I believe is my last clip of the night. And it's a longer clip, so we got to get through that one. But this dude is telling you to trick off your cash, to be a trick, to be a mark. He's telling you to do that. Yet and still, early on in this year, right around the summertime, there was the big thing going on with the passport bros. And then what happened? Passport bros are tricking. Passport bros are going overseas and tricking their money. Other dudes are watching out for your junk, telling you about what you do with your money, but yet and still they want you to be here and trick off your money, and both of y'all broke. Oh, sorry. She get what she want, but you don't get what you want. At least if you get your passport and you got your money and you go overseas, both people are getting what they want. Look how simple that is. Look how simple it could be. Some of you women are missing out on your blessings because you were chasing something that you think you deserve without having done anything to earn it. And dudes like this, look, I respect my elders, but not when they're talking like this. Not like this. Not understanding the full totality of what's going on right now. Yes, I want a woman who is fit, feminine, cooperative, agreeable, submissive, whatever word you want to use. And I unlock the kingdom for that woman. But this kind of talk is the reason that we are having problems in the Black community today. Because we want to spend everything. We're spending so much god dang money, and we wonder why we don't have the infrastructure and we don't have the things that we need to get us out of this god dang rut. So miss me with this kind of talk. Miss me with people who don't want a kingdom build. Miss me with these old tricking ass dudes. We ain't got time for this. It's coming. Some of you guys don't have time on your side. Get your goddamn house in order. Now, if you can do all that, old man, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. But get your ass off the internet talking like that. Do I get it right all the time? No. But dudes don't need to be hearing this. I'll get back to your comments in a second. Let me finish this video out.
Together? No. Stop mislabeling women because they want somebody that got something, because you lack the desire to want somebody that has something.
Okay, let's talk about that one for a second. I agree with that for a smidgen of a bit. Not necessarily talking about anybody in my chat right now, but obviously this will be a live stream that will be broadcast later. So if you're listening to this later, pre-recorded, there are men out there who have zero ambition. And that's sad. Not everybody is going to be rich. It's not going to happen. Not everybody's going to have the big bag. It's not going to happen either. Not every guy is going to be able to do, not everybody's going to be able to just do this kind of thing. Set it up YouTube and setting up multiple streams of income and networking and working on online businesses. Not, I get it. But some of us gents want it to fall into our lap, and we don't want to work for it. Hence, every damn video, I think I say we need to work on ourselves, our purpose, and grind. There's a reason for that. I know it's coming, but I also want us as men to be better so that we can set the standard, so we can edge out the simps, so we can edge out these dudes. All right? And it's not going to happen until you start taking that pride in yourself, the things that organic, that conversation between organic and Bruce, and that we all were having in the chat. There's some point where you're going to have to work for it. And if a woman does have, there is some give and take that's going to be in that relationship as well. So we have to acknowledge these things. We do. So he's not wrong about that. But to sit here and not understand the landscape of modern Western culture and what's going on here in the dating and relationship market right now, and then to be putting it out that there's something wrong with dudes, like they crazy, that they're just making this up. You're about as delusional as some of the clips in the videos of modern women that we put on this channel, or the modern simps that we put on this channel. You're just as delusional. And that doesn't help us. And it doesn't help the kingdom. It doesn't help us kingdom build. And it doesn't help the community. You're supposed to be better than that. You think you're telling guys to not simp. And what you're really doing is you are telling them to simp. And the reason that we're still stuck where we're at now is because we need more men who are masculine and unapologetically masculine and on the purpose of their grind than we do guys who are just tricking off their money. Watching girls on camera, got dudes paying money to see her do jumping jacks. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it. I think it was one of my last live streams. That's the problem. We, as gents, need to edge out those dudes because they give us a bad name. They're putting a stain on us. We need to edge out the Pookies and the Ray Rays. We need to edge them out. So this doesn't help. Let me see what you guys say. I'm going to. Damn, you have a lot of comments. I'm sorry I've missed a lot of your comments. I'm sorry, but let me start. Let me see where we're at. We'll start here. Kenny says, Carl, for real, man? Oh, wait. Let me go here. Mr. Cooper, all during college, black women would tell me just how lame I was for not playing basketball or football. But now that I play pro baseball, the same women tell me I'm stuck up. Me and Carl, man, Carl, thank you for sharing that, brother. Thank you for sharing that. Facts. Oh, see if T-Mac is there. Yep. Do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. We do this every Wednesday, as much as I can do it on Wednesdays. All right. And I have the weekly videos. I got the setup going, so we're going to start seeing the videos come back, start seeing everything come back, and even the live streams. I don't know where Wednesday falls before New Year's or Christmas and all that stuff. Let me figure it out. Look out for a video. Look out in the community post. I'll tell you all the time. Answer the poll. Have a good time with it. But I'll also put at the bottom of the poll and everything, or in the description, what's coming up for the next week. Okay, keep you guys informed. So smash that like button. Yeah, man. Carl, yep, yes, sir. And Carl has talked about that on multiple times, man, here on this channel. Buddy looking like he's smelling all that BS he's spitting too. I got him in that little smell look too. Look at Bruce. The ghost of Blue Pill Pass. Jesus, that's a good one, Carl. Sean, if you can't provide vacations and Bugattis, we all know you're not a real man. Oh, Balenciaga. What's that Balenciaga stuff? I don't even know what the Balenciaga is. What a Balenciaga is. Huh? What that is? Man, I wish I could bring Mr. Johnson back. I do a whole episode as Mr. Johnson. That'd be funny. I don't think I have all the stuff to do Mr. Johnson anymore though. Oh, let's see where we at. He desperate, bro. He just throwing that bait out there trying to catch something. Yeah, it almost sounds like he's the old version of Derek Jackson. Old Derek Jackson in the news, bro. Telling dudes that they are pieces of crap. That real men don't cheat. If he don't like you, and if a real man, he gonna step up to the plate, talking all that mess. And what he doing? He leaving his wife, left her at home. He out in the streets getting filmed. Well, we're separated now. What about the anointing that you had on your life there, Derek Jackson? What about that anointing? What about your wife saying not come up against us? If you come up against us, I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody but you. What happened to that? Team Jackson? That's that dude right there. Crypto Knight, when talking about Western eminence, submissive, patriarchal, cooperative, legacy, father. Yep. Well, the Peso Man is the official Johnson police. Facts. Peso Face is definitely an agent of Smith. Yep. Peso Man is a weirdo who wants to see men suffer and don't know what for. Don't know for what. Yeah. You know what's funny? He had 5,000 subs on his channel. And Bruce, that time that Peso Man talked to me in my comments, he said, what are you talking about? I've had more subs than you've ever had. And this, that, and the third. And I don't know, he's talking crap. So I think I blocked him. I don't care. If you ain't gonna contribute to this channel, I'll block you. You talk mess on this channel, I'm gonna block you. I don't need you. Give me 1,000 strong warriors, brothers and sisters, my gents. Give me 1,000 strong. We're gonna take over YouTube. We're gonna build this thing together. All right? But people like Peso, man, what are you talking about now, bro? I'm right where you was at a couple months ago. And I'm about to overtake you too. Stand by to stand by. We're gonna build this thing. All right? I'm gonna finish your comments up. I keep saying that. I'm sorry, you guys. But I want to get him off the screen because he's making me mad. I'm gonna bracket up just a little bit more so y'all can roast him some more. I'm petty tonight.
I'm mislabeling women because they want somebody that got something because you lack the desire to want somebody that has something. Go and get somebody that got something. Do's and don'ts of dating. Get my new book.
Oh, I forgot about that part. That's what happens when you live close to the hot spots there. Okay? I forgot about that part. Go on and buy my book, but buy my record first. Yo, buy my book. I'm not against people. He got his hustle. I'm not against that. I'm not against supporting. I think Brother Allen, one of our brothers in one of our little chat groups, wrote a book. And I can't wait to buy that book. It's a good financial book. And as soon as I get a hold of it, I will be down here on this shelf. You can't see, I got 2 books down there now. The Art of Not Giving a F. And the other one is Will Smith's book. And I'd love to add Brother Allen's book to the financial book and start reading that and support that brother and his books. But I will be working on some similar things too, where I talk about more about my life story and stuff like that, kind of what I went through my time in the military. Again, as you can see, it's all my stuff there. Okay. But he was like, buy my book. Buy it. The Art of Simping. I'm sorry, the art of taking care of these women. Oh, snap. I can't believe he threw in that book part at the end, man. I'm going to clear this real quick and I'm going to get to y'all comments again. Jesus. I forgot about that part. I didn't even let it play out because I just didn't want to hear that crap anymore. How long is this video? Okay. I might let this one play out a little bit longer. Let me get to some of these comments. I know I've been jumping all around. I am so sorry, you guys. Because you guys have other comments and I don't want to forget everything. Attention, yep. Nothing new under the sun. Pay to play. Ain't tricking if you got it. Fair exchange. 50-50 compromise. It's all in the spin. The game's MGTOW. Patriarchy stand on his square. Yeah, these games, look, there is nothing new under the sun. The game has shifted a little bit. And so some men are adjusting to it and some men aren't. That's why I tell you guys, if you might as well just be on your purpose. You might as well be on your grind. It's out there for you. If you grind it out, it don't cost much to go to these other countries. Look, I'm not going to explicitly tell y'all just to leave because that's not realistic. But you should get out of the country at least once or twice, every other year at least, so that you get perspective. Jubin says, wow, Bruce, one word answer, and it's good. It's right. Good insight, bro. Yeah. I like that. My fault, Jubin. It's past my bedtime. Bruce, man, thank you for being here, man. I know you hanging in there. I'm not going to keep us much longer. We're going to run through these last videos, and I'm going to get y'all comments on these last couple of videos, and then we're going to end the stream. Okay? Man, you are speaking truth, Bruce. Facts. I'm glad your brothers are talking in there. Kenny says, and give and take don't mean we give them money and they take and give nothing in return either. And that brother in that clip spoke nothing about, he was about, well, you should be wanting to give and pour into a woman. Well, what is that woman going to pour into that man? A lot of these women can't answer that question anyway when you ask them. So what do you get for doing that? What do you get? You know what you get? She only want me for my simp juice. Ooh, not my simp juice. I'm talking your simp juice. Ooh, I think you better let it go. Let it go. Talking about another simp TKO. Y'all don't even know about that. Star jumps. Hot jumping. Oh, that was a crazy video, man. Would love to have you on our Sisters of Sensuality podcast. I'd love to be on there. Let me know. I'm down. What she spoke about, she brought about. Perfect example. Yeah. No, and that sister you was talking to, much respect to that, like y'all too when y'all were talking. I didn't say anything in that live stream, or it actually was pre-recorded. My bad. I did put a couple comments, but I did say I love this conversation and I love where y'all are talking and I love where y'all are going. Y'all also had that young woman on there and she had her kids in the background, but she talked about having like realizations now that she has, with her kids and I don't know, a baby daddy issue or whatever, and something that she came to know now. And it's unfortunate she had to learn the lesson the way she did. There was a lot of good conversation there. I would love to be on there. I would love to have that conversation or just even be a part of it. I thought it was great. You ladies talking was amazing, and I understand that you all have to come from a place too where you are, self-love and stuff. I get all that. It's never our point. But it's like, even she talked about, and both men and women have to worry about this, taking from others and not pouring back in. And real love is about, I'm going to pour into you and not even think about it. But I don't have to worry because you're pouring into me and I don't have to worry about it, right? Somebody talked about it in the chat earlier. It's a 50-50 exchange. Oh, yeah. Sorry. It was Pan-African talked about it. So we're talking about people not being selfish. Love isn't selfish. But we have a lot of selfish lovers in today's modern society. People are at such a love deficit that they are takers now. People are such takers and they're not givers. Because nobody can trust. And nobody really knows how to love anymore. I mean, people can't even have normal interactions out in the street without there being issues. So we're talking about a lot of broken people here. And that's why I always bring it back to the work. Learning who you are. Even go and talk to somebody. Hell, I did it. I had to talk to somebody. I had piled on in my heart and my spirit so much stuff. And I didn't know how to get it out. Because I was always like, everybody relies on me. Everybody relies on me. Until I broke. And you don't want to wait that long. You don't want to wait until you're running expeditions into transporter buses to learn the lesson. Because at that point, it might be too late. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was saying all that. Yeah. The art of not giving. Yep. Hold on, real quick. Let me show y'all. And that's by Mark Manson. So, yeah. It's not even a thick book. It's a simple concept. If you do some of the things that me and Organic is talking about, where you pour into yourself and you're not letting people in your orbit who doesn't mean you well, who's not going to help you grow. We talked about assets and liabilities. We talked about these things. When you start looking at life that way, that book comes into play because I don't have time to worry about people that aren't going to be an asset to me. Hence why when certain people come into my comments, I'll be honest, I block people just out of frustration because they're not trying to have a real conversation. They're just internet trolls. I'm not saying that I'm right about everything. This is my opinion. This is my feeling. And this is years of me working towards this. Is it perfect? No. You're not going to agree with everything I say. I get it. But if we can't just have these simple conversations, why are you here? Why? Why? Part of this is entertainment too, man. You want to sit here, you guys can contribute all this time. This should be entertaining too, man. You guys have given me part of your day and I am grateful. So I try to have fun with this stuff too. Because to me, life ain't that serious. Some of the stuff I talk about don't even affect me. It don't. I don't go through some of this stuff. I can relate. Because I've been through some of it. But where I'm at now, this crap don't affect me. I don't even be sweating this stuff, man. My life is busy, but it's my life. I want you gents to be on that same tip. Whereas it's, man, you're doing you, but you aren't bitter. You aren't bitter. Hold on, let me get through some of these. He looks like a dude who ended Bushido Brown. Oh, stink meaner. Oh, that's a good one. Get a woman who got something. Is that 50-50 compromising? Men exchanging his masculine empowerment for financial assistance. Emasculation at best. Great point. Tears you uncut. Thank you. It was part of the Adore Men Monday Live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, that video inspired me to do a video I did last week, I believe. That video inspired me, actually. It was a great watch, you guys. And then Bruce says the audible version of Not Giving a Buck is amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. We can talk more about that later. Let me get back to this next video. Let's move on real quick. I want to go over time tonight.
It's interesting you brought up the point about economics. I do think men are increasingly economically disempowered over the last 50 to 75 years. We all know the 1950s Americana, that a guy with a manufacturing job with a high school diploma could provide enough income to take care of a wife, 2 kids, send them to college, have 2 cars, have a house, all those things. That ability does not exist anymore because the wage for men has been held, I think, probably deliberately flat since 1973.
All right, look at this chart real quick. So I don't want to get into any type of politics, but one of the things that gave men more power in terms of being able to provide for his family is the ability to be able to organize and have unions. If you guys saw the movie called Four Brothers with Tyrese, you had Mark Wahlberg, you had Andre 3000, and you had some other dude, whatever, right? Or you had, hey man. You had Terrence Howard, and, hey man. Yeah, man, I ain't tell you about that, man. You know, it's hard out here for a pimp, man. Okay? So you had him in there. But the one thing I want to tell you about that was that Andre 3000 talked about how they got money from the unions and stuff like that, the Union Brothers. But those jobs left that area in Detroit. I believe that movie was in Detroit. And so what was happening? A lot of those guys started working for Victor Sweet in that movie because those jobs left. Those jobs just left. And so you see these companies rigging elections to have unions in their businesses starting to be more and more prevalent because they don't want that. I'm not saying an owner shouldn't own his own business, his or her own business. That's what they're fighting for. But at the same time, if people have given their blood, sweat, and tears to make you a billionaire, but yet and still they can't even take care of their family on one job, they won't give you overtime anymore, or damn near none of the jobs, what are you supposed to do? So watch this cursor on the screen, right? Look how flat that is. And then now we're seeing women doing better and better. This line is increasing. And that's good, you know, for women to be able to, you know, most men want equality. Not this feminism equality, but true equality. What feminism really was about. So that line is coming closer together where women's wages are meeting men's wages. And that's fine. But what's happening is you have stagflation right there, right? It's being held. Anyway, I'll get back to the clip. I don't want to get too deep into that because we're saying it's supposed to be on economics.
Wages have not increased since 1973, which is why it feels so much more difficult for modern men to get ahead economically, to provide and have a family, to even think about having a family economically. A lot of my friends in their 30s and in their 40s are like, wow, I can just barely now afford considering getting that ring, you know, getting that house and maybe having one child if we're lucky.
Okay, if things go correctly.
Things go perfectly.
Right? So if things go perfectly, I might be able to take care of my family. So we have to talk about this, gents. You know, it's gotten to the point where 2 incomes are needed. But you have a lot of women who are told if a dude can't just take care of everything, then he's not a good man. He's less than a man. And that's absolutely not true. And that's absolute cap. And it is very destructive to families, to real marriages, right? We're talking about real legacy building between men and women. These things aren't possible at this point in time for some men and some women without coming together. Because just because women's wages are rising, not every woman is living at that level. You got these women on here fronting for the gram, out in front on these nice cars, and it's just a car they saw in a parking lot that they took a picture with. It's just a day in their life that they spent some money. A lot of this stuff ain't real. The numbers don't say it's real. The numbers say that there's a growing population of women who are getting more and more money. Good on them. But the overall numbers are still lower. And not every man out there getting that bag. You know, men are doing a little bit better, but they're not getting ahead. They're being held down. I told you there's something coming. You guys need to be ready for it. So you need to be working on your grind because of this. Okay? What I believe is coming from what I've read. Okay? Let me get back to this video. I feel like it was something else I was going to say, but whatever. Who cares? Oh, yeah. Men not being able to take care of their families. Yeah, I'll get back. Let's finish playing this.
So I think there's real economic pressures that have been put on men over the last 50 to 75 years that are not their fault. Basically, late stage capitalism. It's what's happening. If men are finding it harder to level up economically, that's real because it is happening and it is harder to level up economically.
All that being said, how are men supposed to like attract that woman? That woman that is they're already making their six figures, yes. Right? How are men supposed to actually attract these women?
It's what.
All right. Now, this is kind of what Organic and I were talking about here a little bit. And this is kind of where the conversation was going to a little bit that we talked about a little bit earlier. And what some of you guys talked about or kind of alluded to in the chat, the behind. That's a real dude right there. Let me back this up real quick. This is the question that gents come on this channel and ask. These are the situations that men come on this channel and talk about. Feeling the economic pressure, wanting to provide, wanting to do these things, but realizing we're not going to be able to do it if the woman that I get with is all about just spending money and not building wealth. Not acquiring more assets, not, living a little bit meager so we can reinvest that money and we can eventually live a great lifestyle. It's not possible in today's economy unless both people are working with that purpose and that goal in mind and people are willing to live below their means. I was listening to Mark Cuban, billionaire, owner, Dallas Mavericks, or did they get rid of him out of there? I can't remember, right? But rich Mark Cuban. And I heard him talking about how he built his wealth up. He said he found something that he loved doing, he was good at. He put all his energy into that, and he was able to make money from it. But instead of spending money, what he did was he would reinvest that money. He would live below his means, and then it's like being a YouTube content creator. Once you get past a certain amount of views, your sub count and views start going up exponentially. But guess what? In order to get to that point, you have to reinvest back into the channel. You have to reinvest back into your setup. You have to reinvest back into how you deliver content. You have to reinvest. And modern Western women today, not all, but some don't understand that this is what has to happen in order to make it in late stage capitalism. They don't understand it because they don't know. If I go ahead and go out in the street and start asking women questions about capitalism or about the economy, most women don't know. What you gonna buy me? Where we going tonight? Ooh, I'm ready to do it up. I need my Balenciaga. I need that Gucci purse, them Gucci shoes. It is this mentality that will hold us back. It is this mentality that holds some of you back. And this is why we talk about these issues, so that we can start and affect change. All right. Let me get a couple comments. Let me get back here. 50-50 relationships, not a matter of compromising gender roles, but cohabitation and accommodation. Men aren't submissive and women not goats. That's a good way to put it. Men and women can never become economically equal, no more than physically. Not in the natural world. Truth, what it is. Here's the thing, and this is something that I want to do a video on Michelle Obama, what she talked about, and I might still do it. I have it ready to go. I have all the clips ready to go to create the video. I might create it after this, right? So I already have the setup going. But what she talked about is something that I've said for many, many years, even before I started doing this. There is no such thing as a 50-50 relationship. At best, it'll be 51-49. As Joe said in one of his songs, somebody got to be on top. And that's not a knock to women or a knock to a man, but somebody got to be on top. If you have it, like, basically, as a chief, you, like I've learned, leading over 2,000 men over my 20-year career, men and women over my 20-year career, is that if everybody's in charge, nobody's in charge. If you have everybody who's the bosses, then what's going to happen is you have no accountability. So it has to be at least 51-49. Now, how that dynamic changes past that, I don't know. But if you listen to Michelle Obama, when she talked about it, she said, sometimes I had to shrink back for him to go out and shine, for him to grow, so that we could both come up. I don't want to give too much because I'd love to do that video and give my take on it. Kenny says a man can take care of everything most of the time if they live within their means, right? And they're not just spend. I'm just saying, but where are them women who care about each other? Yeah, nobody gives a damn no more, right? We're not hearing that anymore. That's the other thing that men are noticing. You're not hearing, you hear a woman say, I want to find a good man, but you don't hear women talk about pouring into their man, about bringing things of real value to a relationship, things that are important to men and to the building of families and relationships. You just don't hear women talking like that. I'm saying, not saying all women, just saying you're just not hearing that type of talk. So Kenny's talking about some real stuff right there. Hey, Carl, can I get you to rephrase that? I don't know what he's talking about. If Western women reach beyond their value, why do men take on responsibilities outside his capabilities? Ooh. Crawl, walk, run is the progression of manhood patriarch. True. And we talked about that earlier, Pan-African. We talked about how men have to go out there and build themselves to be where they're at. Okay? And there are women today that are building themselves as well. And hopefully those women understand what men have had to go through for a very long time as well. But there are some women who don't, who are in that same system and don't understand what happened, how they got to that point. They don't understand that they're going through it just like men are. They don't understand that their mental health and taking these antidepressives and drinking wine every night and being depressed goes along with kind of what we go through as men when you're out on that grind every day. They don't understand it. Where are we at? Bruce dropping more. If you're looking for a side hustle provided by the man TSG himself, thank you, Bruce, for free $99, okay? Use that link. Yes, use that link. It's just some side hustles. And listen, you may not use these exact side hustles, but you might get an idea. I looked at these same videos and I got an idea. The reason why I moved back here was I could be steady to work on one of these side hustles that I think is a great opportunity to make some money and to help you guys make money once I figure out the system. Does that make sense? So just watch the video. It's free $99, as Bruce said. Thank you very much, Bruce, for that. Organic says, in our 25-year marriage, we never achieved 50-50 at the same time. We never strive for that. We got whatever had to be done. Organic, thank you for sharing that. Jesus. Thank you for sharing that. Listen, when you're in tune with your partner, it is a give and take. Even some of the strongest men will be like, and I'm just giving this examples. First thing come off my head. If your woman says, hey, I need you to go, for the guys that do it, I need you to go take the trash out right now. The house is stinking up. Or, hey man, when you go cut that grass? Or, hey, my baby, my car ain't running right. Can you take a look at it? Oh yeah. I gotta get to work tomorrow, but I'm not feeling good about it. Guess what? And I'm just using this example. Okay, just may not be the perfect examples, but hear me out. Your woman is demanding something of you because it's expected of you to do those things. How hard is that? Hey, baby, can you put this bookshelf together for me? Yeah, I got you. Give me a moment. Oh, yeah, that should be pretty easy. Pretty standard. It's a give and a take. Your woman could be out, you shopping, and your woman is running that shopping expedition because we hate it. We hate that crap. Your woman could be the one you bring home, you got the money, you got the bank account. She the one paying the bills. She knows where the money have to go to. A good woman can make that thing work. And some of us depend on that. Like when I was going out to sea, I depended on my women to take care of the bills because I'm gone. So I have to trust her to be able to be right with our money. It's a give and it's a take. It's never going to be 50-50. And if you hear anybody say that, it's cap. I want to, Carl, organic salute on you, sister. Thank you. I love that. Contrary to popular belief, people that are married or in long-term relationships, I'm all for it. I think it's beautiful. Don't be out in these streets. Not today, Jesus. All right? I support that. I'm just not for new marriage. I just can't. I cannot think of a reason to support it. Not at its current state and not currently the way you have so many people who are selfish and just, I don't feel the same today. Let's get a divorce. Yeah, no, it's stupid. You'd be stupid to do that. But for everybody who's still in it, like organic, I'm for it. I am for it. The love, finally, the truth. Thank you for being here. The love of money is the root of all evil. Yes. Not having money, but the love of it. Because money is really nothing. But we do need it to be able to move around. I don't love money. I want freedom. I want the freedom that money gives me. And it don't have to be a whole bunch of fancy stuff. I want freedom to be able to move, to be able to, my family be safe and comfortable. That's what I want. Bruce, my bad. Yes, sir, you can. Okay. A high-value man doesn't have time for a woman with money and self-esteem issues. He don't. Good point, Fora, because he don't have time to develop that woman. And that's part of it, too. That's a whole other episode. Let me write that down. Some men some men don't want to develop their women. They just want them to come as they are. And you have to realize that some of these women are broken and they need our leadership. Some of you men are broken. And there are women that have dealt with a lot of broken men. That's why I talk about not being broken on this channel, because you need to go there as the man already who has done the work. Now, she might be a little bit broken, but you can't have both of y'all broken. Does that make sense? But I wrote that down. We'll talk about that in another episode or another live stream. Okay. Forbes says a female lives on a lavish lifestyle off of a man's expense. How about that for independence? Facts. And then Organic talks about ethical non-monogamy. Go look her up on Instagram and follow her. Give her some more follows. She talks about great stuff, and that's one of the things she talks about. 50-50 is a relationship narrative created by Western women and the societal agenda, gender power grab that places them in the role of men. In 50-50 conversations, submissive and patriarch never end discussion. That's some real stuff. At Carl, timing is off that statement, but I'm sure to be faster with the edits in the future. Okay, you guys are still talking about whatever. And then Forbes says a female has to be game ready to be in my life. Yeah, look, if we're talking about the football game, we're talking about basketball, like there's times that she's gonna be the star. We understand that. It's a give and take. But if you want me to just hit every shot, do everything while you sit on the bench and collect all the monies, you collect all the accolades, but I got to go out and I got to do the work. It's not going to work. Let's finish this real quick, man, because we're getting near our time. I didn't want to go this long. I got one more clip. So
how are men supposed to actually attract these women?
It's what I said earlier. You have to get out of the mindset that only money will attract women and get into the mindset of realizing my psychology can attract women. Because if you meet a woman who's making 6 figures or more, if you really get to know her, she will say, if you do a superficial survey, she will say on superficial surveys, yes, I want a man who makes more than me. But one thing I teach that I always remind guys is what people say they want, what they think they want, and what they actually respond to are often 3 different things.
Now, I sat here and I pondered on what this gentleman said. I pondered on that statement for a little bit. I didn't get a chance to go through all these videos and ponder like I do and come up with this linear narrative of how we're going to discuss this. What I did was I did hear that part, and I thought about it. He's right. He's right in the sense that I'm not saying you're going to change the mindset of some of these modern Western women by just doing exactly what he said. I'm not going to say that. I am saying that you have a better chance your best chance, if you're going to be stuck here in the States, of finding a good woman who is going to be willing to be on your program is you can't worry about what you have and what you don't have. But what you do have to show her, you have to understand, he said your psychology, but you have to understand women's psychology and understand that they want security. And security isn't always in the form of money as much as it is this man working towards something bigger that I can get behind, that I can see, that I can feel? Does he make me feel secure? And when you're operating in your purpose, you move different. You just move different. I've believed in myself for so long, you cannot tell me otherwise that I'm not about to make big things happen. You couldn't tell me at the beginning of this year when I put my mind in this channel full time that I wasn't going to grow it to be something bigger. Now, gents, we're only at 5,000 subs, 5,200 and something subs, right? You can't tell me we ain't going to hit 10K. You can't tell me we're not going to hit 50K. You can't tell me we're not going to hit 100K and get that gold, that silver plaque right here on my bar or on my book stand. You cannot tell me that. I move like I already have 100K. Now, why did I use that example? Because you have to move with confidence and you have to believe in what you're doing. And you have to already see where you want to be. You have to move like I'm there. Now, I'm spiritual, not religious, but in the word, it says that if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. But you cannot move that mountain unless you believe you have the ability to do so. Because faith without works is dead. You can speak and talk. You're going to talk a good game all day. I'm going to do this one day. I'm going to have money one day. I've seen a lot of my people check out of this world and they never even got close to accomplishing what they said they were going to do. And what's the difference between them and the people that are successful? People that are successful do what they say they're going to do. They move like they already have it. They will outwork everybody because they believe in their heart so much that it is going to come to pass, that their actions, their energy gets them there. It wills them there. So what he is saying is true. It's the psychology of abundance, and not this fake abundance. I'm talking about abundance with action. Abundance through keeping your word as a man or a woman. You have to have this mindset that I'm going to make happen what I say is going to happen, and it's already happened. I'm just on the journey. I'm just along for the ride until I get there. I don't know. I didn't mean to go so deep on that one. Let me finish this up.
So a woman can say on a survey, I want a man who makes more than me, considerably more than me. When she meets a man who makes less than her, but has his psychology in place and is confident and makes her feel a certain way, she will still decide to date him and potentially marry him. I hope guys can deprogram themselves and decouple themselves from this idea of, I can only feel good about being with a woman if I make more money than her, because that's just not going to happen in a lot of cases.
I lived that lifestyle. I used to always think that I had to make more money. I grew up poor, and I remember that first struggle, those first struggles. I remember that. I remember it. I always remember it. I had to talk with my mom before I moved away from San Antonio, and I told her, I said, you remember that time that I was 10 years old. I said, man, our hungriest times when we only had a can of tuna and a box of macaroni. And she said, yeah, I remember that. Now, we were telling my younger sister, right? And we were just telling the story. She heard it from my mom before, but I wanted to hear it from me as the hungry child. And we also had another family staying with us. We had a mom and a son. And the mom, the other boy's mom, his name was Edward. His mom was out working, and my mom cooked that can of tuna and the box of macaroni, and then she made it for us. And I looked over and I saw that she was just smoking a cigarette. And I said, hey, are you going to eat? And she was like, no, baby, I'm fine. And then the kid, Edward, ate all his food. And then he was like, is there any more? Not realizing my mother hadn't eaten. There was no more food. So I said to myself then and there that I would never go hungry again. And I haven't. If I missed a meal, that was on me. But I've always had. And I always will. Even the 3 times in my life I've been homeless, I ate. It came to me. All right. So that, I wanted y'all to hear that. And what I talked about there, because I do want us to change our mindset. That's what TSG Uncut is about. I'll get to you guys' comments in one moment. I'm going to bring up this next video clip so we can get through this and we can finish talking. And then once we can move on about our business. Now we talk about here. We've talked about tonight, are women wrong for wanting men with money? And I think that we can acknowledge that women are going to want men to be providers. That men may not necessarily trust the women today, but men do want to be providers. For a woman, that is going to an asset, not a liability. But what happens when you give yourself to a woman and you think everything is good, and yet she still plays you? And this is that discussion I always have about where I'm kind of like anti-marriage in today's culture. And this is going to talk about that right now in this next clip. Let's get there.
He was the most loving, kind person. I had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to like work and work and work from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources.
This woman had the perfect man. Bro. This dude doing everything in his power. He making her feel special. He taking care of the crib. He paying the bills. And it wasn't enough.
Yep. We are hearing more and more stories like this, Gent, where we see these men who are, and I've done videos on this channel about this exact same topic, where the woman had a good man and she left because she thought she could get more. And listen, for the women that are here, this is not a knock on any of you all. But again, we talk about these things on the channel because this is what men are feeling. And if you've been around enough, you know a man or two that has been through similar situations. Because women are so involved, modern Western women are so into this hyper capitalism that on a whim of a feeling, right? This capitalist nature is all about getting you to buy because of your feelings. And everyone is so emotional nowadays. And it gets us off of our logical thinking. It's designed to do that. So we hear stories like this. I have another story on my channel. Go look through it. You'll find it easily in the last month that I did on this type of topic. Men are scared. I hate using that word, but yes, men are nervous to fully give themselves to someone that is only going to use them for their resources, don't care about who they are, brings nothing to the table, and basically is going to walk away with my legacy, my kid. And even in some cases, like some of the dudes I know, put contention between me and my seed because of your bitterness, because of your anger, because of your hatred for me, because things didn't work out. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Because she couldn't live in excess.
Yeah.
Bro.
So she broke dude's heart and went to go be with a dude who treated her like an option.
Yes.
Bro.
He not lying. You will leave a good man to get with a man for show, and that dude doesn't have to put in the same amount of work as the good dude did. How is that fair? How is that fair? We need more women. So look, there was a comment about, is it bad that women are in these spaces? No, not if they're talking about this with women. Not if they're getting women to take accountability for this type of behavior. Because women are controlling access now to the cooch. So it's on you, ladies. You control access to who you lay down with and who you don't. Most men aren't getting that type of access. So it's time to take a little accountability of that. But you can't get modern Western women to take accountability for crap. Let's finish this.
The bills, and it wasn't enough because she couldn't live in excess.
Bro.
So she broke dude's heart and went to go be with a dude who treated her like an option.
Yep.
Bro. She broke the love of her life.
Yes.
Soulmate. Straight out her mouth.
Soulmate. I don't believe that.
You chose money over your soulmate.
Shout out to Crew Season for that clip. Shout out to them brothers over there. They always got a nice little lineup and cast. So that is the video evidence of the night. I played that last clip to say, hey, even if you get into the relationship and you're paying, we talked about the monkey branching that goes on in these modern relationships. People just aren't built for it. And I'll be honest with you guys. I've been really contemplating something, and this, I've kind of talked about it in other videos and live streams, but I really think I take time and ponder on this one. I don't know if in modern relationships we're built for the long haul anymore. Everything is so quick. Everything is so right now. How? When people's attention spans and me and my feelings is so short and so limited. And TV tells you you can do better. Not saying you shouldn't have the best for you, but it tells us we can always do better. The grass is always greener on the other side. We're bombarded with that type of information on a daily basis. So I'm going to get back to your comments. I'll get to them. But I am going to bring up, I'm going to bring up question of the day. Is it wrong for women? Is a woman wrong for wanting a man who has money? Is it wrong? Or is this hyper capitalistic mindset of modern Western women today the thing that's killing their opportunities for love, killing their opportunities for relationships, killing the opportunity for true love? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. We're going to talk about it here before I end this. And then again, Bruce Rain, my brother, has put out the pinned comment. If you guys want to look at a couple side hustles 2023, it's free 99. It's just another video I found that you click the link that I gave you to go through it to watch the video. And maybe you might find a side hustle in 2023 that you can build and you can make into your own. Okay? That's all I want for the gents. Let's find ways to make more of this money. Let's find ways to get ourselves out of our situations and able to do the things that we want to do, both men and women. All right? But I want to get back to your comments and see what you guys think about tonight's topic. I gotta go up and find. I see XL Pro in the house. Oh wow, y'all got a lot of comments since then. Let's see where we're at. Finally, the truth says a well-paid woman has been turned into a man. Yeah, that's what we're seeing, man. That's what it feels like. Forbes says they have to be on a man's program whether they like it or not. Well, I disagree with that in this respect. Women could be on their own program. They're making their own money now, right? Supposedly, like some of them. And so that woman can decide. But she has to realize that a lot of those women who are making their own money and they don't want to be lonely, there's a cost trade benefit. Like us men understand the cost trade benefit. In order for me to get the bag, in order for me to go get that bag for my family, I got to trade something. Usually, it's in the form of time, okay? We try to balance it, but if you're trying to get to that next level, you're going to trade more time. So what was the goals in the beginning? As Organic talked about, what was the discussion you had when we first got together? What was the original thing that we wanted to see with each other? Did we have that honest conversation that we needed to have as a couple in order to say, hey, we want to see ourselves moving here? Okay? Let me get through some of these. I'm sorry, I'm long stroking on these comments. Carl says, if life is the NFL, most women are Jason Sehorn, never getting on the field, but still a full NFL check. That's a good one. A new purpose. And that's what we're going to do for up in 2023. Click my link, bro. Click my link so you can go find side hustles. In this new economy, we need to have multiple streams of income to back us up in case the worst extremes happen. You're going to want to diversify your investments and what you have in order to survive in the new economy. You'll thank me later. Jason, XL Pro, salute, salute. One of my OGs here. How did that happen? I don't know what we're talking about there, but XL Pro in the building. See Bruce recognize it. No knock, but a white cornerback is very rare. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How did that happen? I get it now. I get it. I'm just trying to get to 500. Once you're ready, brother, you already know to come holler at me and I'll get you there. Oh, you're talking about extra income. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Extra side, whatever. Or you're talking about subscribers. I don't know which one you're talking about. Oh, yep. Giving love, giving props. Yep. Everybody giving props. I love that. During these holidays, to look at Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas cartoon, Land of Broken Toys. Lesson to be learned with broken people and relationships. Oh, he came off the top turnbuckle with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the house. Okay? Been around for like ever. Yeah, it is a lesson. The Isle of Misfit Toys. We got a lot of Isle of Misfit people going on in today's society, do we not? I grew up poor too, but it wasn't my fault. My mom did what she can. My mom did what she could too. And listen, I'm not going to all blame that on her. But I will say that my mother made a couple poor choices when it came to men in her life. And looking back, I can understand how that poor choice came to be. But as we discuss it now that, I'm a grown ass dude, right? And we talk. She supports this channel. You guys. She thinks that these women are unrealistic. She thinks that men need to stop being weak. That we do need to be better because masculinity is needed in today's society. My mom fully supports what I'm doing. And she supports that I'm trying to uplift the gents. And she supports the fact that the long term on this is to try to get people together who are willing to have those honest conversations, as like Organic talked about, so you can know how to move and proceed forward. That's the future goal of this channel. But right now I have to work with us building this alliance, building my 1,000 strong gents, my real ones that support everything, so that we can grow, so that we can get more people on board, so that we can try to do something about this, because we do need to do something about this. So, yeah, wasn't her fault, but she understands. And so she's like, I want my kids to be better. And every generation should be wanting the generation behind them to be better. I tell my kids that all the time. My goal isn't for you guys to be me. It's for you to be better than me. You don't have to do the same as me, but just be better than me. And then teach your kids to be better than you. And if we snowball that thing, then we can change generations together. Anyway, that's my dad is a piece of. One day I have to tell you guys real quick. My dad kind of was too. He made some mistakes, and when I just graduated, I was very upset at him because he didn't even realize I had graduated high school at this point. And I graduated top of my class, and he didn't know that. So I was angry. And then when I went into the military, and some years had passed in the military, I wanted to make it right. Now I don't need any child support from you. I don't need anything from you. Not that we got anything. We didn't get anything. But I wanted to make it right, just to be able to find out who this man was. Found out he had already passed away like a year before. So I held that anger in my heart, and I should have just been like, let me just know the man. But what good thing came out of it is I found my brothers, and it's like we grew up together. And that's a blessing. And I've learned about my father more because I've been around my dad before, but I really learned about him through my middle brother, who got to spend the most time with dad. So, bro, if you guys have broken relationships with your father, you don't have to be best friends with him. Or for ladies with broken relationships with your mother, you don't have to be best friends with the parents that we have come up with. But you should try to understand them. And you should try to make that thing right if you can. You know what I mean? During the holidays, we already talked about that. Found out later at age 21 that they used to sell dope. Yeah, a lot of people did back in the day there for up. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that for. Yeah, man, a lot of people went through that in the 90s, bro. A lot of families. I knew a lot of my they family was slanging and banging, man. They were doing it because we was in the hood, man. The women aren't wrong. The women aren't wrong. The women are wrong for defaulting in a relationship because they want to be in control. I agree with that statement. It's all about control. And really it is. If you listen to what they say, that's what it's about. Basically, a woman will help you save and females will help you spend. Yeah. A woman, yes, in her femininity, understanding all that she brings to the table, understanding how powerful she is in her femininity. Organic talks about this all the time through her podcast, about that power, that feminine energy, how they have life-changing energy that if they simply knew how to harness it towards the right man, the keys are open. And you can't tell these modern women that. They don't understand that. It's crazy. And it's delusional. If you get played, it's your fault. You know what country you live in. You know where you at. You know where you be. I know walking wallet. Yeah, you shouldn't be. Kenny, truth be told. Honestly, the females should just leave me alone. If I'm not that type of guy they want in the first place. You can't control me because you have a hot body. Come on, man. Hey, listen. It ain't even about leaving you alone. It's just about when you like I said, when you operate in the way you need to, they're not gonna mess with you anyway. You're gonna have a don't mess with me aura coming off of you. It's just gonna come off you. They'll stop the wrong ones will stop leaving you alone when you start moving and operating in a certain way. They'll be like, I ain't going there, dude. Some of them actually, some of them will see you, especially if you operate in a certain way, and they don't mess with you out of shame. You almost shine a light on what they could be or what they could have, but they don't feel they deserve. And so they don't mess with you. It's crazy. And you have to be okay with that as a man. You take that journey, you got to be okay with that as a man. It's not fair. No, it's not. But it's something that we have to do. It's garbage. That's it. I raised my daughter to understand that, yes, as a pretty girl, you may get things more easily. But you got to bring more than just good panani to the table. Oh, facts there. Pretty may get him, but won't keep him. Absolutely. Absolutely. That man has to feel that what he gets from that woman is indispensable. He does. He does. He has to feel that, he has to feel what she has, what she's bringing to the table. He can't get it anywhere else. And panani by itself will not do it. It won't do it by itself. We know that for a fact. But it's fine. That's right, brother. It's their choice. Better question. is getting money, his ability or intentions to provide, her relationship choice in men, good, bad, or whatever. Now that's a great thing. That's a good point. We talk about men making better choices on this channel, but we also know and we hear these stories about women picking the Pookies, the Ray Rays, the Chads, and the Tyrones. And then I just did a video, I believe last week or the week before, where the woman was like, well, I can't stop talking to these type of dudes because good dudes are boring and I want this and blah, 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 right? And it's like, okay, that's fine. Don't go break some dude. Don't go break some woman. You know where you're at. That's cool. But realize, again, comes at a cost. Are you willing to pay that price? And as we saw in the last clip, where they talked about the woman that had her soulmate, left him for some other dude, and got less. And got less. Gambling until you crap out on the table. It happens all the time. It happens for men and women. Just don't bother me with fake love just to rob me and ridicule me in front of your friends, making me look bad. A lot of men go through that. The monkey branch and the shaming tactics are on level 9,000 in 2022. And that's why in 2023, let's go and work on getting to that next level. While you have this alone time you get to work on your grind, it's very important. Do not take advantage of it, gents. Wow, this right here is why American women are losing. Yep. 23 to be sucker free, man. I like that one. The Prince by Machiavelli. Yeah, you talk about this one. What to do good and bad in an imperfect society. Yep, The Matrix. That's a good one. Check that one out. Passport plus bug out kit and spot outside Matrix. Again, I agree. Men and women should try to get out and see something different so that they can get out of this mindset of living here. Hopefully, when you go over to other countries and you see how they live, they have less, but they're happier. I'm going to repeat that again. They have less in some of these places, but they're happier than you. How? How? Because if you're basing your happiness on what you have and not who you are and what you're trying to achieve and what you're doing in life, right? You're going to be miserable. You can get a dude who's not rich, but he likes fishing. And so he's out there fishing every day, hands all warm from the lines and the water, but he's happy. Who's the actual rich person in that case? Just saying. Man, masculinity is needed so badly nowadays, for real. Yep. My mom did make sure that me and my sister are on the right track. I can thank her for that. God bless her soul. Listen, and that's a great point. Same here. I would say the biggest thing that I had to learn outside of my mom was I had to learn how to be a man outside of her. And thank goodness for the married couples, the older gentlemen that were around my neighborhood, the married men who ran our sports teams, the married men and mentors I had while being in the military, probably saved my life. And I was blessed. Jubilee says, my dad was a total POS too. Shake my head. Yeah. Thank God I joined the military. Me too, man. That helped out big time. Location. Generation of baby boomers to millennials. The matrix construct, Western culture dictate norms and narratives. Yes, they do. And the standard in West is eminism. True. Yes, so you have to be aware of that. It is an evil world we live in. Did Tom Cruise say that? He said it's a cynical world we live in. I think it was Jerry Maguire. Females need to understand that there will be boring days in a relationship. Absolutely. Not every day is going to be sunshine and roses. But do you have a good foundation to work past that? Just saying. His shining light of vested confidence, patriarchal presence, intimidating at best. Yeah, it is intimidating, man. I learned that, man. As long as you forgave him, God will forgive you of your trespass. I mean, I'm not mad. In some ways, I understand, man. I mean, we cause our own problems, and sometimes we dig that hole so deep that we can't get out of our own mess. And then I also understand the human condition. I just wanted to have a talk with him. That's it. I forgive him. Cancun, Mexico is amazing. I love it here. It was fun. It's fun to go party there. I would tell you that I love living in Playa del Carmen. I loved all the little shops and stores being walking distance away. And had this apartment not worked out for my business plans, I would be back in Playa del Carmen right now. Oh, snap. Alex, man, what's going on? Good morning, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Y'all go check out Jiu-Jitsu Passport. I don't know if you changed the name of the channel, man. We all been doing channel name changes. But go check out Jiu-Jitsu. Actually, if you type in that hashtag Jiu-Jitsu Passport, it'll take you to his channel. Thank you for being here, Alex. I appreciate you. Morning. He ain't lying. Hey, T-Mac back in the house. Oops. If you have this, food, water, clothing, sleep, shelter, everything else is a bonus. Don't focus on everything else. You know what I love about Alex's perspective on this is because he's been living over in Thailand now for a while now, right, Alex? About 5 years now? Or 3 years, 3 years, something like that. I forgot how long you told me. But living your life just every day, just appreciating each and every day. What I talked about earlier on in this live stream tonight. You just live differently. When you appreciate every moment and everything that's going on, if you have the basics and you're able to interact with people and especially having YouTube channels like him and I do, me and Alex do, and you can create something every day, you can try to be a little bit better. Oh man, it's nothing like it, man. That's why I always talk about purpose on this channel. That purpose, oh God, if I could I'm going to hammer it home. You're going to hear me say it a million times. Because that purpose, waking up with a purpose every day. If you didn't have purpose, why am I here? Woe is me. No, man, I got purpose. It's so important. T-Max says the military saved me also, man. A lot of us did, man. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like every day. I ain't gonna lie, it was almost half of my career I wasn't happy. But those are the grinding times. I had to grind out those times. Bruce says, T-Mac, my man, I'm out good, bro. I got an early wake up. Passing it over to you. You all have a great one. Until next episode. Bruce, thank you for being a great moderator tonight. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. My mama saved me. The military kept me in check. Yeah. Yep, I think we've all been talking about that too, Alex. Hoorah! The few proud Marines. Thank you for your service again there and T-Mac and Alex and all the rest of the veterans here in the house tonight. Organic says, yes, just too far from the airport. Yeah, but the auto is so cheap though, right? Like the ADO, whatever it's called, auto, I call it auto. Auto is so cheap, but it's so nice there though. Alex, Bam Bam is the name. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you changed it back to I'm gonna holler at you later. Figure out why did you do the rebrand. In 4 years, damn, you've been out there 4 years. So there you go, man. Tell me if I was speaking any lies about just living a day where you wake up and just appreciative and happiness, and every day it's its own new adventure. Man, that's one thing I loved about living out in the country, man. So beautiful. Understand why Western men should venture outside of the matrix, but why should women? When Western women already have at their fingertips the bulk of high-value men globally, the beds women make. Well, I believe that it's good for, especially in the Black community, for women to get out, right? I'm not talking about this living this luxury lifestyle crap, which if you can, you can. Right? It ain't tricking if you got it. But we need to wake men and women up. I'm not talking about, it don't even mean about raciness. You're talking about waking men and women up to the BS that is going on in this country. So I am all for men and women leaving to be able to see this different culture of people being happier than we are. People having less and being happier. Living, would they want more? Yes, they want more. And they work really hard. Some of the hardest work people I've ever seen in my life. But they're happier than you. They have a better sense of family and purpose and drive than most Americans. It's a beautiful thing to see. Again, I come back here and I'm back here and I just look at things differently. I can see the coding in the matrix now. I've always been able to, but I'm saying the code has changed. You know? So Maslow's hierarchy, if you don't know what that is, you cannot achieve happiness if you can't skip rungs on Maslow's pyramid of hierarchy of needs without having each level complete. Meaning the very base level of Maslow's pyramid hierarchy is your basic necessities: food, water, clothing, shelter, the things that you need to actually live. And then the next rung, I believe, is security. So if you don't feel safe, or like, this is a conversation I had with my daughter. So I'm not going to go into this whole theory, but the part I told my daughter was, she talked about not being happy. She's like, I don't have no friends right now. I said, your needs aren't even met right now. How are you going to provide and make effective friends and you still are struggling to meet your own needs for food, water, clothing, shelter, blah, blah, blah? How? Don't worry. I'll wait. So I just brought that up because those relationships, I believe, is the third rung on that ladder. Then security and the base level is your needs. She was trying to jump ahead to friends and still hadn't taken care of her base needs. So you can't achieve the higher level of yourself without taking care of each rung of each part of the pyramid. And that's what organic is talking about. Yes, the channel name is Alex Bam Bam. Jiu-Jitsu passport will be kept for my merch. Yeah, you talking about it, yeah. Did I skip something? I'm back on the job, y'all, driving. I don't celebrate the holidays, so I'm taking a load to Los Angeles. Make that money, bro. Y'all have fun, but I'm still watching. I appreciate you, man. I'm about to get out of here soon after I get a couple more of these comments. And then Organic says, yes, you have to get outside of this country to appreciate what is here and there. Absolutely. I'm full agreement with that. I just don't want to see my situationship go into a downward spiral because of her own demise she made in life. But when you got to move on, you got to move on for my sake. Yeah, you know what? That is real nice of you to even consider her on that. That's real nice. We need more of that. We need more of that. It sucks because I really like her, but she's childish. She just turned 31. Oh, damn. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Let's be real. Kind of sucks a little bit. All right, you guys. I'm not gonna hold y'all up much longer. I need to eat that leftover pizza. So I want to thank all my guests before you guys leave out. Okay? 4 Up, thank you for being a great contributor tonight. Go check out my friend on Instagram, Organic Lovin'. Thank you. Hey, and get with me sometime soon. If I'll be willing to come on and talk to the ladies, whatever, I'd be willing to have those conversations. I like to talk. I like to have a great conversation. I'm very, at this point, Organic and gents, I'm starting to realize I'm so sapiosexual right now. Like, I am turned on and stimulated by conversation. And it was scary to me at first, but now I'm like, I freaking love it. Like, I just love it. I love my quiet time, but I really, really love the conversations. I love meeting new people and interacting. As terrible as some people are, and some of the people that we talk about, I'll go talk to them. Not just to make content for the show, but just to get more understanding. You know, just to see what's happening. Like, I like being in those scenarios while I'm out. When I'm out, I love being that way. But when I'm home, there are times when you won't even hear from me. That like I shut everything down. I put my head down. I grind on this channel. I grind on new ideas. I grind on new business opportunities. But I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm that dude. Okay? So Organic, thank you so much. Thank you, Kitty, for being here. Alex, Bam Bam, go check out his channel. Alex Bam Bam. Good dude, man. Good dude. Thank you for dropping in on us and blessing us with your time. Another contributor tonight was Pan-African, dropping some elbows on us. I want to thank my brother, T-Mac, and one of my moderators in the house. I want to thank my other brother, Bruce Rain. He about to go put in that work. Vampire Life. I'm sure he'll text me about 2, 3 in the morning because I'll be working on editing video tonight after I eat and take a nap. Who else do we have here? If I miss you, please forgive me. Thank you for Jew Bean being announced, another one of my brothers who contributes regularly. Who else do we have here? Carl, man. Carl, thank you for being here and always supporting the way you do, brother. I appreciate you. Try not to miss anybody, you guys. So please bear with me because I love giving y'all flowers for coming through. XL Pro in the house was in the house tonight. Thank you for being here, my brother. We also have finally the truth contributing with the good word that we all should be listening to. I'm not saying be religious, but we all also have to realize that we are a trifold being. We're spiritual, we're the physical, right? And we're also our mental, okay? Who else do we have in here? Damn, it jumped. Did somebody drop a comment? Oh, you jumped it on me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Wow, we had a lot of comments tonight. A lot of comments. It jumped again, Jesus. All right, let's get it. If I miss you, leave a comment down below. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Also, shout out to my friends at the Sand Van, which I'm probably going to come up on their comment soon. It jumped again. Sorry, you guys. I love to make sure at this point of the channel that I give my flowers. Oh, thank you for Beach Bum TV being here. That brother always supports. Support him on Instagram there. Toontown was in the house. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. T-Mac with the $10 super chat tonight. Thank you for supporting the channel. Everything you guys do, it goes back into the channel one way or the other. All right. And then we also had another brother of mine in his house. And we had Patrick Smith in here, man. Thank you, Patrick, for being here tonight. QB Passport Flex. Make sure you go check out his channel with the $2 super chat tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you. And then we had my friends over. Oh, Karen. I missed Karen. Karen was one of the, before I even had a YouTube channel, Karen and I used to watch another channel and we kind of would talk in the chat. Good friend of mine. Thank you for being here, Karen. Where did I miss anybody? I'm missing somebody. There we go. Sand Van. Go check out the Sand Van. Go check them out. They're doing van life. It's so beautiful. Wonderful couple, down and down under, showing us how to live off the grid or just, live this simple lifestyle. I want to do that at one point in time, for real. Oh, my God. Did I miss Philip? Oh, my God. Sorry, Philip. I'm so sorry, bro, if you watch this later. Philip says, TSG, no, there's nothing wrong with women wanting men with money, just like there's nothing wrong with men wanting women to be fit, feminine, cooperative, and with a low body count. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Welcome to the quiet storm. I I missed a lot of comments. I'm sorry, you guys. Did I catch everybody? Saint Cyr was in the house. Thank you for being here. And I think we caught everybody. I'm going to go down to the bottom comments and see what you guys said. Organic Love says, good night, all. We'll connect with you in the podcast. All right, thank you very much. Carl says, great live, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I'm going upward. Carl, Alex says, later, bro. Have a good day. Thank you. The online folk in the house. Organic says, well done. So many good points tonight by everyone. Yeah, this was a great topic. It's going to be a great topic. I can't wait to chop this one up and see what kind of videos we can make from it. Yes, I'm sapiosexual. Love a man with a brain. Oh, my God. Seriously, like, I don't know. I thought something was wrong with me, Organic. I was like, man, I don't know why it takes so much mentally for me to be attracted to somebody, but I have to love what they bring for me to even be attracted anymore. And so, I don't know. I love it. It's literally a rainy night in Georgia. Oh, damn. I'm in Vegas. It's not going to rain for a while, for a long while. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everyone. 4 up, man. That's what I'm talking about. Good night, all. We'll connect to the podcast. Look forward to it. Carl says, great live, bro. Again, I appreciate it. Salute to the patriarch. Without him, can't be no us or them for that matter. Pan-African, thank you so much for contributing so much. And I blocked everybody. All right. Y'all know I got to do my classic outro. So listen, we talked about a lot of good points. I'm going to try to make another video for tomorrow. I will have another, I do the polls in the morning. I have a poll in the morning. I should have a video. I don't know if I'm going to have a shorter video, but more is coming. The setup is going to be real nice come next week. I can't wait to have you guys back. I intend to do a live stream next week, and I can't wait to see you guys there. So, wait, was another comment? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See you. Yep, I see you there. Okay. Let me find it. So, again, check out the link if you want to just check out a video of some side hustles you could do. It's free 99. Don't miss it. And I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. And with that being said, live your best life.